Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. What's going on? Congrats to Ice Trae the Game, man, for coming out and doing what he does best, which is doing what play to win the game. And he played to win it. He did his thing. He came out and hit the big shots. Atlanta, this whole series, just played with a tougher edge. What's up, Cooley? They just played with a tougher edge the whole series, man. Man, they gonna win, Chris. Stop worrying. Where's LB? The Knicks basically they did what the Knicks always did in the series. They were taking bad shots. Julius Randle has got to learn when you're in the playoffs, those shots you take in the regular season, they're not the same shots. They're not the same shots at all. And see, that's the problem. He kept playing this game like it was a regular season game. The Hawks were there to play, and shout out to Clint Capella. Clint Capella basically told everybody, look, man, we're not afraid of them, man. They ain't nothing. So they went out and played their game. And see, this is the problem, is that Tom Thibodeau should have calmed Julius down a lot, man. And they should have talked to Julius like, look, you got to chill with all these wild shots. He's shooting all these crazy shots, and that's not really helping you in the long run, because what you did was you shot your team out the game. Yeah, Randall choked. I mean, he was shooting some bad shots. Right, Clark. He should have been on the block. I don't think Randall's a number two, Lee Brock. Randall's not a number two. The thing is, Randall has to learn that playoff basketball and season basketball are two different things, and that was his problem. He kept playing this like it was a regular season because he felt like, okay, I could shoot these shots, but you shot them shots in the regular season. When the playoffs happen, teams adjust to you. And the New York Knicks adjusting was very bad. Tom Thibodeau has got to learn you got to adjust more. To me, they need to build their bench up because their bench was getting outscored by the Hawks. Lou Williams was coming out there killing them the whole game. Bogdanovich and Herter, those guys played well. Hunter, he was doing all the dirty work, getting all the big plays, doing all the hustle plays. That really helped them guys get better. And that's the thing. The Hawks played with an edge this whole series. And it started when the New York fans in game one was saying F Trae Young. Trae Young shut him up. And ever since then, it's been on and popping. Then the fans spit on Trae Young. You don't think that made the Hawks mad? You don't think the Hawks wanted to play with an edge? That's the problem. That is the problem. And I blame a lot of this, not only on the fans, I blame this on the coaching staff for the Knicks. You know your guy Randall is struggling. You have got to put him in position to make some plays. You're not putting him in any position to make plays. You're basically saying, yo, just play the way you've been playing. And it's like, you can't do that, man. You can't just play how you're playing. You have to adjust. And this is the problem with people. People don't know how to adjust. Playoff basketball brings the best out of you. It either makes you a star or it makes you the other way, that you can't carry on. And this is the problem that I have with with people trying to play regular season ball with playoff ball. You can't do it. Can't depend on. Exactly, David Clark. Derrick Rose was carrying them the whole damn series. And you can't count on him to do that. Derrick Rose ain't a spring chicken no more. So that's what also pissed me off. I felt like they should have played with a more urgency. They were too busy trying to get in a personal battle with the Hawks. They were letting the Hawks talk and get to their head. John Collins, I give him props. Collins was dominating in the post and out on the perimeter. He was playing defense on Randall. He was getting tough. Yeah, exactly. I saw that, Clark. They both, that bow at the end. Man, Trae Young got a lot of troll in him, man. He got a lot of troll in him. He was trolling real heavy, man. But I love this series, even though it ended 4-1. I loved how this series went because it showed us that Trae Young is a future superstar. Like, he's here. Trae Young, all the people, I just want to tell you guys, thank you for doubting me. I told you guys Trae Young is a superstar. He's going to be that guy in the league. Now, will he win championships? I don't know. The league isn't catered to him, and plus he's in Atlanta. Now, if he gets his star power up there, which I believe he will, we could see him in the championship in maybe 3 years. But they play great defense. Nate McMillan, shout out to Nate McMillan, man. I give credit to Nate McMillan because Nate McMillan finally got a team that was healthy. Whereas when he was in Indiana and Portland, his teams would be hurt a lot and they would lose when it came to the playoffs. And they would always blame it on Nate McMillan when it wasn't his fault. He didn't have the horses or the structure of the team that was in place to go far. I'm happy for him. Yeah, the Knicks need another superstar. RJ Barrett showed he's not the number 2. He's more of a number 3. Quickly did good off the bench. I like Quickly. Quickly came in and gave a spark, but it wasn't enough. Reggie Bullock, I would bring him back. He's a good sharpshooter. He hit some big shots down the stretch. It's just that the Hawks would counter with their own 3. I wish we could get him in Orlando, but I don't want him to go to Orlando, Q Lee, because Orlando, all they're going to do is just ruin him. He's going to get hurt because every time we get a star, they get hurt. Orlando's nothing but hollow grounds. That's the place you need to go for your career to die. And I love Orlando, but it is what it is. But I give credit where credit is due. I'm happy for Ice Trae doing what he did, coming out there playing with Hart. Let me see. I don't know. Hold on. The top 15 free agents. Giannis, LeBron James, player option. Kawhi Leonard, player option. Paul George, player option. Rudy Gobert is a free agent. Victor Oladipo, Drew Holiday, Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, Gordon Hayward. Those are the top free agents. You have nothing to worry about, LB. You guys just gotta add. Y'all just gotta add some more pieces, and you gotta add something to that bench. What's up? What's up, Zay? What's up, Steve? But those are the free agents, David. I think the Knicks will be fine. The Knicks just need to add to me a bench. They need to get a bench, and they need to get a solid number 2. And Randall has got to learn, you messed up. You had a bad playoffs, but that doesn't mean it's over. What's up, Clem? It doesn't mean it's over. It just means that you build off of this season. See, I don't want people to feel like, oh, the Knicks are done. No, the Knicks are here. The Knicks weren't even supposed to go to the playoffs. Nobody had them, I think, going to the playoffs this year. And for them to make it to the the 4th seed, that's tough. You gotta give props to the Knicks. I congratulate the Knicks too, man. The Knicks played great. It's just they kept playing like this was a regular season. And you can't play that way. You got to play within yourself. To me, I wanted them to take more mid-range shots. I wanted them to get to the basket more. I wanted Juju on the post. I felt he should have played in the post more. That's me personally. So yeah. D Rose is killing. Yeah, D Rose came out here and showed that he still has it. And I was proud of D Rose. I was proud of D Rose, man. D Rose really showed that he got it. He still got it and everything. What's up, Eshon?
Hey, the bow.
The bow. He did the bow on their ass. What up, T?
What up? What up?
Yeah, you saw how he bowed, man, at the center court. Just
listen, man, booed him off the floor, man. Rightfully so. Like he was tearing their ass up.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? I hope this you know what I'm saying? They in the same division too. You know what I'm saying? This should be a nice little rivalry. You know what I'm saying? Like they need to keep that up, just without all the spitting on Trae. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We need,
that's not necessary.
Yeah. I think that's what made it turn, because if you think about it, I think when they saw that happen, that's their leader. And you basically just spit on their leader, man. That made John Collins and them even hot, because John Collins said, man, we finna beat these boys in 5. So I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah. And Trae took that personally, dad. He's been getting busy. He's been getting busy.
But I just want to say to everybody out there who see my stream later, I told y'all Trae was going to be good. All y'all was saying he too small. I don't know if he can make it. And I said, I told you guys, he got something in his chest. It ain't about the size of the dog. It's the dog in the fight. Y'all better remember.
What's his size? What's his height and size?
Maybe 5'11", 6 foot.
Yeah, about 6 foot, 6 foot
like
2,
160, 160 or something.
Yeah.
170.
He's 6 foot 2, 6 foot 2, 6 foot 1.
Okay, so he's 6'2" and he's 160.
Yeah, he's small, dog.
That dude's small, dad.
Yeah.
You need to be like 215, dog.
But see, you know, Trae Young was special. You know what I'm saying? And now this is why.
Hey, T, hold on real quick. He's 6'1" and he's 180 pounds. Go ahead, T.
That's light. That's kind of
light. Like he got that other gear. You know what I'm saying? He got that other gear. You know what I'm saying? And like I figure it would be because of him that they pull off the series. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the difference. He's the best player on the floor.
Oh, you know absolutely. He proved.
I figured he would be the reason why they can push it over the top. I didn't see him taking it in 5 games though. You know what I'm saying? Like they put the hammer down on the Knicks. And they young, you know what I'm saying? Like the Knicks are straight. They just need they need to try and lure somebody there and shit. You know what I'm saying? If they don't want to let that team develop.
What was that? What you was looking at with the free agents?
Oh, I was looking at David Clark asked me what were the upcoming free agents, and hold on.
I didn't know Rudy Gobert was a free agent. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Rudy's a free agent this offseason.
I thought they just signed him. To like that ridiculous deal, right? Rudy Gobert, right?
It was like $210 million, right?
It was something crazy.
Yeah. They just did it. This is back in December. They were giving the This is a December thing. Let me get an updated one.
Okay. I was about to say, like, Rudy Gobert, I thought he signed something crazy.
Rudy and Giannis, I was like, wait a minute. Didn't they both sign contracts in December?
Yeah, they both signed. Yeah. This is old. This was like around December something.
Okay.
So that's why. Hold on.
Oh, nice shoebox.
Yeah, shoebox, man. They were about to fight earlier. Cleveland and Morris.
Straight up.
Yeah,
just Morris put his hands up, like he was like, nah.
Yeah, Cleveland, like Morris, like was
Cleveland ain't doing nothing.
He threw the arm real high. Cleveland pushed him, and then everybody was coming together. Kumbaya, nobody gonna throw nothing.
Right.
Ben Simmons dropped 20.
Ben Simmons dropped 20.
Man, they about to lose to the Hawks in the next round.
He better drop 20 after he choked that last game. They could have won the last game. He choked.
What is free throw percentage?
Man.
You talking about from this game or for the series?
For this game, for the series today, right now. In the series.
Hold on, I got you. I can pull that up now.
That 20 points is cap because that was no shooting. That was just in the paint.
Oh yeah, you know that, LP. Come on.
I didn't see the game.
About to tear their ass up.
I didn't see the game either. My homeboy was telling me about it. I was like, man, I'm sticking with the Knicks. I'm going down with the ship.
Is the Wizards up out of here then?
Yeah,
they're out of here.
4-1.
Did Embiid play tonight?
No,
they didn't.
Same old stuff.
I don't think he'll be playing next round either.
Simmons, LB. Ben Simmons was 19, 11, and 10. He was 7 of 11 from the field. So he mainly was inside. Seth Curry had 30. That's why they won. He dropped.
Damn.
And Tobias Harris went for 28, 6, and 9. And that's why I kept telling people Tobias is the second best
player. Sleeping on him, yeah.
He is.
The second best player on the team.
They got to get rid of Ben Simmons, man. He is holding the whole team back.
I'm checking his free throw. Yeah. He's like 5 to 8. That's 62%.
But wait a minute, Clem. You said he ain't playing next round either. Embiid?
No, he not.
No.
He tore a ligament in his knee.
Really?
Yeah, they said it before the game. They said it on TNT when the next game was going on.
Well, it looked like we're gonna have
meniscus. I think Reggie Miller said something about a meniscus or something.
Yeah, he tore his meniscus.
Yeah.
That's all bad. He a big man. He a big man, so he should be able, it's worse if a guard, you know what I'm saying, a guard going to use that ligament the most and shit, you know what I'm saying? But he should be okay. But still, dudes don't be the same after tearing their meniscus.
It's a wrap for the Sixers. It's definitely a wrap. They're gonna lose because of injury.
But see, this is what I was saying.
I don't know. I can't really say that because look at it. I mean, I want to write them off, but look, you still got Seth. You still got Thought. That bench of the Sixers is underrated. They are very underrated, and I think their bench could match the Hawks. And then I think they got the size to contain and the speed to contain Trae Young. So it's going to be interesting. I don't just think it's going to be a walk in the park with the Hawks. I don't think the Hawks just going to win just like that. That's just my opinion from watching these teams. And the Sixers have Maxey, especially if they play Maxey and the other guy Melton, and then you got Thibault off the bench, and then they're starting.
Ooh, somebody
good.
Yo, what's good with it, chat? What's good, man?
Chilling. Oh, Moore's hurt.
What's good, man? What's up, LB? What's up, man? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, you.
Spike Lee left too. Spike Lee pulled a LeBron tonight. He was like around the fourth quarter or like late third quarter. I think he was like, I understand, but you should have went down with us.
What's up, Andrew Walker? What's good, man?
Oh, it's the same. It's the same guy he had a problem with. Oh,
yeah. So,
man, Dallas soft.
Embiid has a slight meniscus tear. That's what it is.
Oh, yeah, slight meniscus tear, so he probably can be back by the championship.
I wouldn't rush it though. I would not rush
that. I wouldn't rush it.
Embiid hurt? No joke.
It's like nothing new about it. Just
they'll bring him in if they like in elimination. Like if they're like facing elimination with the Hawks, then they'll try to bring Embiid back. Like
if they make it that far.
Yeah, like if they make it that far, he'll come back.
Yo, what's good, man? What's good? You said my Chris and Chris. What's the deal?
This is what I was saying about Embiid. Like, man, that dude, man, you don't know how long this dude body gonna hold up. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is second straight playoffs being injured. Man, kind of.
He wasn't hurt in the bubble though. Embiid, he played the whole series.
Remember, was that that might have been the year before.
Ben Simmons was hurt.
Ben Simmons was hurt.
I'm thinking about the year before he was hurt. You know what I'm saying? Had the back.
No, the year before. He wasn't hurt. He was crying.
He was Toronto and 76. Yeah.
Nah, he was crying because Kawhi hit that shot in his face. And he was crying in the locker room. Yeah. Nah, he was there.
Yeah, it was him and Butler. Remember, Butler was on that team. That was
like Matt Pat in the dark.
He missed a couple games out that series. He missed a couple games out that series.
He played all of them.
I thought he missed the series before.
No, was that the series before?
I think it was the series before.
Yeah, the series before that. Yeah,
because I know he played in all the game. He was just dealing with stomach pains, like because he was eating all that damn food before the game because they caught him on camera.
Yeah, he was eating fat ass burgers and shit.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Well, I understand why some of them do that game, to I guess to keep their energy up or whatever. He just should have chose the right food to eat.
AC, bro.
Yeah, coming from an athlete. Yeah.
Because that's what football players do. They usually like carburate before the game.
He was tearing up some chicken wings.
Who that?
MB, he was eating chicken wings.
That's why Charles Barkley was like, okay, like because Barkley was looking like, why would you eat all this before the game? Like that don't make any sense.
Yeah, you're an athlete. Like, you have to change your diet up, dog. Your body is a temple. You have to take care of it.
Yeah,
especially
what he should have ate was like Jello or some shit.
No, you should have had some fruit.
Because like, especially you gotta take care of your body, especially after.
Oh, you gotta be light out there, bro. You can't be having that much heaviness. Like if you're gonna eat, you gotta eat a certain amount of hours before.
Yeah, you gotta eat like 2 hours before the game.
We were going to play on the field. I would have fruit like when it was game day. I wouldn't eat that much. I would eat like a small portion, and then I would get fruit, and then I was good. You can't eat all that big. You can't have a big plate because boy, you're gonna be feeling like a 400-pound man out there.
I would have like before my
your body spends a lot of energy digesting too. You know
right, exactly.
I would have like these green smoothies. It was like before the games, and I'll have it like as a drink on the side instead of drinking water. I have like a smoothie.
Yeah,
because it was a very healthy smoothie. It'll keep I started doing it. My dad was telling me like, do it, you'll feel fresher, and I was like, all right, cool.
Oh yeah, smoothies are real good for you. Like that's the best thing to have on game day. Because it has all your protein, it has your protein, your nutrients, it has everything for you.
Yeah, that green one is the one.
Woo!
Green drinks are like good for your body, but
oh God, boy, Zubak, man, Zubak out here looking goddamn. He out here playing hard out here, dunking on everybody.
Hey man,
he got post moves the whole night.
Yeah, they need to go to Zubak more. Shoot, stop playing.
I'm gonna go ahead and address it. You know what I'm saying? I know I didn't watch all the videos of everybody like where I'm at with my Celtics. Hey man, I'm disgusted with the fans. I'm disgusted with the fans.
We already knew.
I flamed their ass today. I flamed all of them. I flamed Brad Stevens. I flamed Stephen A. Smith, taking my rants, taking my NTIM, old punk ass. I've been talking about this, blaming the players for not stepping up for black coaches. He took my damn video a long time.
Yeah, I'm like, he sound like HD.
Oh, punk ass.
He brought up that Rooney Rule.
He trying to act like, and then my cousin, I talked to him about it. My cousin, like, man, that's messed up. Because he heard it, because he know that's me. That's the same way I talk. That's the same way I deliver my shit. He already know. I know what
he
this
said some key
doing.
Points that you said. He said certain. He was like, oh my gosh, what did he say? He said certain players.
Because remember that video I did? It was Kobe Bryant talking about. Byron Scott said that Kobe Bryant advocated for him to be a coach, and he said that I want more black players to step up like Kobe and try to ask for black coaches.
Yeah, that was
I remember that video because everything he said, I said the same damn thing.
Yeah, I said these players
need to. I said the only way we could get black coaches, black execs, if these players step up and say something. That's the only way we're gonna change
these coaches.
Right. Yeah. So he took all that crap, dog. I'm like, oh, this man here biting, dog. Oh, he'll bite it. Then he gonna get up talking about I'm finna leave the set. I'm like, you ain't going nowhere.
Now he's trying to be Kenny to Jet Smith. Now he's trying to be Kenny to Jet Smith. Leaving the set.
Yeah, but Christian, Christian, you being a Celtics fan, how you feel about Danny Ainge retiring and Brad Stevenson taking over his place as president?
Well, I knew they was gonna do that before the season.
Oh, really?
I knew they were gonna do it because they were already talking about it. I didn't know it. I thought it was like already a done deal 2 years ago because when Danny Ainge was having heart problems, he was already telling Brad, hey, this is gonna be your job. And they were already having that report, which is why Kyrie kind of was like, is if he step up, then hey, I'll stay, and I ain't got to deal with Danny. Because that was the only problem was dealing with Danny. Brad Stevens is the problem of the team. He's great with picking talent. Now I will give Brad that as a coach. No, I wasn't mad that they made him the exec because the Celtics organization, they like to bring in guys that they already know.
But that's how they operate. They've always operated.
They're like the Steelers. They are like the Steelers when it comes to. Now I agree with you. They don't give fair treatment to blacks. That is
hell no.
And
plus, dog, they're talking about Danny Ainge is up to get a job in Utah.
I don't think he's gonna take that job in Utah because he already got so many heart problems and he lives in Boston. So I don't know how that's gonna work. But before
the principle. It's the principle, man. It's like you're trying to say that we're recycling these guys and everything, but you're not giving you're not even giving any blacks any shot to try to even fill the position. That's the problem.
Get Jerome Allen.
It's disrespectful to the organization because our organization wasn't built on. It was built off the back of blacks, and we in the Celtics organization is known for giving blacks opportunities. This new management was trash. The old management wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, they wasn't as racist. I mean, of course they racist, but they was more giving to blacks.
Oh, so they were 2% racist. These dudes is 50.
Well, I would say by 25. I'll give
Okay, so they was 25. And these guys are 80.
Yeah, absolutely, 80%. This new management is 85% actually. But I'm not. I think they go get. I think Jason Kidd. He should come on over. I think Kidd would be great with this
They talking
team.
about Becky Hammond as well.
No, I heard rumors of Jason Kidd. I heard rumors.
I think
Jason Kidd and Pierce. Lloyd Pierce or Jason Kidd.
I think those guys.
I know. Shannon Sharp brought him up. Shannon Sharp.
I heard about David Fisdale too.
Hey, Jason Kidd, that would be dope.
That would be a perfect fit.
He talking about.
I think what was it? Shannon Sharp or Skip Bayless? I think one of them brought up Jason Kidd today, talking about he should have been like the coach for the Lakers, but LeBron didn't want him or something.
No, LeBron did want him. LeBron wants Jason Kidd.
No, he does not. Because if Jason Kidd is the coach, they're gonna be out there running real plays and be doing real stuff. People would be. I want J Kidd on the team because he gonna have everybody developing. He gonna have people in the right position. He gonna have people. What he did for Giannis, he can help out Jason Tatum a lot in being a better decision maker. Because Jason Tatum, his only thing is he needs a coach that's on his ass. He don't need a coach like Brad Stevens. Brad Stevens is a coddle guy. He don't need that. J Kidd is gonna throw a water bottle at him, throw the clipboard at him, and still keep his job. So that that's what we need on the team. I didn't want us to make the playoffs. I felt like we didn't deserve to make the playoffs.
Yeah, I would have made the playoffs either.
We didn't deserve to be there. We didn't deserve.
Hey man, at least y'all got some time to have with Fournier.
And we hey man, look, and his contract has ran out, and we ain't paying.
Well, you think y'all should have tanked?
Hell yeah.
No. Well, I don't say we should have tanked. I think we should. Not make the
playoffs. Well, regarding with the Jason Kidd thing, I heard LeBron warned him because him and Vogel not get along. After Vogel exposed the truth.
Frank Vogel was supposed to be a lame.
Vogel exposed the truth about that. No, this man not injured. He was been straight.
Frank Vogel was supposed to be a lame.
I know you're talking about Sterling when he came
out.
Yeah, because Vogel got tired because what LeBron doesn't understand, when you put out there like your coaches ain't doing this and you're making it seem like it's your coaches, that messes their future up. See, that's what people don't understand. Like Montrezl Harrell don't know you're screwing yourself by going to Twitter all the time, talking about this and that. Executives see this stuff. They write that down saying, oh, red flag. He can't deal with the pressure or he can't deal with adversity. That's what they're going to write. So you got to be real careful when you're out there saying what you're saying. And then it ain't even Frank Vogel's fault. The problem is LeBron is having the same problems he had when he first came in the league. He can't play off the ball. When you can't play off the ball, you're going to hurt a team like you have. You have guys on your team that are good at cutting, that can set back screens. And then you didn't even use Harrell at all. Harrell could have been your number 4 at your power forward position, and then you could have brought in, rotated Drummond and what's your boy name? Gasol, and you would have been fine because you got the other guys out there. These guys can't play in that system. They're not a guys. A lot of these guys came from a system in college where they moved, where they were able to rotate, where they were able to move the ball. This guy get the ball and hold on to it for 100 years, then want to give it to you when it's 5 seconds left on the clock and expect you to hit the shot. That's not good basketball. That's not fundamental basketball.
Yeah, and HD, another thing too is that their lineup is so terrible. First off, KCP does not need a start. You need to put in Ben McLemore. He needs to be starting. He's a knockdown shooter. Then Kuzma, bench him. THT, he should be the LeBron come out. THT needs to be the point guard. They need to have him on the point guard.
Why they don't have him at the point? He did good this year running the point.
Yes, and they can have him and Schroeder. They can have him
with THT.
Not impressed with that man.
I'm not man.
I mean, well, you gotta
all the hype. He just a bunch of hype, and I can't even say that's real hype. I just don't even know why they talk about it.
I don't know why anybody. He's a role player.
One game, and then they hype him up so
much. He's a role player.
BSing now, and I actually watched.
That's the Lakers' MO. They'll hype people up. Like when they did
called him Kobe Bryant rookie.
They did it to Drummond. They did it to THT. They will hype you up over one game.
Hey, Chris,
they called him Kobe Bryant. I said, "Yo, y'all is crazy."
Well, I mean, he's a role player.
There's a reason why
It's like, wow, I don't even know who this guy is. Like, I need to see this kid, obviously.
I mean, dog, he's a role player. I never looked at him like why they was bringing him up.
He's 20 years old.
Yeah, he's 20. He's a young kid, bro.
We drafted him at 17. He was a 46th pick. There's a reason why the Raptors wanted him for Kyle Lowry. He shows a lot of spurts, but he's nowhere near where he needs to be. But when
we're talking about right now, because I left for me.
THT.
No, he's talking about THT. Chris Cervantes was saying that he's only 20 and he was picked 17, and that's why the Raptors wanted to trade for him. Yeah, second round pick.
Yeah, he was second round, 40
round pick, and the Raptors were trying to trade for him. Remember, Nick? That's why the trade ain't go through because they didn't want to give up THT. He got a lot of potential. I mean, I can't really get on him because he's on a team full of bums. So he's trying to work his way through all that bumness, and it's kind of hard, you know what I'm saying? Because it kind of rubs off on you because as the game goes on. So I can't get mad at him because I've seen him without LeBron on the court during the course of the season. He had some good games,
and that's where
So I think he'll have
a future piece for us down the line, with AD and stuff.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
This thing is THT is on.
Yeah, I can tell.
Toronto gonna be nice next season, man.
He needs to be working in the system. You know what I'm saying? And Lakers right now don't run. They don't run, sets or anything like that. He would excel in the system, like the set system.
Gary Trent Jr., man, he's coming next season, man. He coming next season. He was on the come up. He just came late. Gary
he still played for Magic?
No, he played for Toronto. Toronto is gonna be nice next season because they're gonna be back in Toronto.
They're playing to Portland.
That was a dumb decision by Portland.
Damn, somebody get the damn.
That was dumb.
You see these trolls,
give you so much.
I feel like it's very. I mean, they got this a win-win for them because they got power. Portland got power.
But Gary Trent Jr. is younger and he gives more scoring than Powell. Because look at this,
Portland Trailblazers wouldn't be able to afford him. That's why they had to let him go.
Man, look. Worry about right now. You figure out something later. You can get Powell. Powell will be a free agent this year, so it don't matter. Either way, you got to sign somebody. So it made no sense because in the Denver series they missed Gary Trent. Because this show right now they had Gary Trent Jr. They would have beat Denver in several games because they have no answer for Gary Trent.
No, they don't.
So if Gary Trent Jr. is playing. He dropped. Look, he went to Toronto and dropped like 50, 30, 40. It was crazy. And then he got hurt.
Kyle Lowry, nobody was playing, and he was playing with like the third string, so he was just putting up numbers.
Right.
Hey, they were there. They were there. What's Color was there too.
Kyle Lowry was out for like 2 months.
Yeah, thank you.
Was he out?
Yeah. And then what's his name? Oh man, what's his name? Point guard.
Oh, Fred was there. Fred was there.
And then he was hurt also. And then Siakam just had one of his worst seasons of all time. I don't know what he was.
They need to trade Siakam, man.
He ain't that dude.
They need to trade him and play Anunoby.
Yeah.
OG.
By far, because
OG better than Siakam, man.
Yeah, by far, especially on defense.
Oh my god, and offense.
And offense, yeah, right.
OG been better.
I like that shot, Reggie Jackson. Keep it up.
Let's think about this. Break a three.
He bringing
that nigga be scaring me, dog. Every time you shoot, I feel like you buying a new phone and you drop it, you have no case.
Yo, where is it's a song? Whiteside still playing in the league?
I think he's still playing for the Kings. Is he still playing for the
Kings? He was in the Kings.
Yeah, he went back to the Kings. Yeah.
Man, he should have. That's another thing. They shouldn't have traded him from Portland.
Well, Portland got a lot of other issues.
They do, man. They don't have no small forward.
No, it's not about small forward. They need the defense.
Yeah. I'm still pulling out for him. I still got Blazers.
Man, we've been.
I don't care who wins. I really don't care who wins, but I just got Blazers just cause.
I thought maybe I was tripping. That's why I joined the trend. I'm like, yo, we've been infiltrated.
It's trolls.
We got some trolls up in there, man.
Yeah.
Who's this? What is this?
Esau in the house.
Yep.
From who?
They basically, the guy was saying they put us there attacking black YouTubers. They put all of us in Twitch. They come on here and mess with everybody's stream.
Yo, who is all of these people?
Where'd they come from?
They're spammers.
Yeah, bots or some shit.
Hassan.
What on?
You have officially arrived, HD.
Oh, I know I have.
Yo, they talking about some happy month niggers. This crazy.
Oh, I hate this shit.
What's going on? What happened?
I don't know. Like they said somebody's spamming like trolls. Bro.
I knew something was off the chain when I was reading Jim Crow. That's why I was like, well, hold up.
Yeah,
man.
that's what I kind of. I'm like, what?
Yeah, but like, where they come from?
I have no idea.
I seen that happen to another.
They got this one dude talking about demanding reparations.
I seen that happen with another YouTuber the other night. Like, bro, where he was getting spammed like this random gibberish.
Got me tickled, dog. They talking about some wee. Give me some watermelon.
Hey, yo, how you ever been?
They probably some avid Celtic fans.
They said
we on somebody's Twitch.
Oh, I got love for you, Christian.
I mean, at the end of the day, like all the
they some avid Laker fans. Laker fans are more racist than Boston fans.
Hey, cut that shit out, bro.
No, y'all worse. Man. No,
that's not true.
Man, Rodney King.
Damn well, Christian, y'all fan base is racist, bro.
They are, but the
Rodney King would say otherwise.
I'm not even gonna bring up the fan. Like, F the fan base, the city itself. Boston is historically
racist. Man.
Historically racist.
Like Boston has always been racist.
You tell me how many riots
they've been racist at historic levels.
Riots Lakers, Los Angeles had, and I bet you Los Angeles didn't have way more riots, way more racism.
Rodney King would say otherwise, and
right. Rodney King got his ass beat, but we screaming Los Angeles Lakers. we screaming. Right, we scream. It's fuck the police, but we screaming Los Angeles Lakers.
Watts would say otherwise, my nigga.
Compton says otherwise. I don't hear that no more. No, we're not. The Lakers, we're not racist.
I mean, there's racism everywhere. Overall, Boston, Cleveland.
Right.
Utah.
I mean, Boston's no better than LA, Christian. You should know that.
Of course, I know, but I'm
South
just saying.
Carolina,
Lakers fans never say they way more racist than Los Angeles.
Ronald Reagan was the other one.
They show you how racist they are. They like, we're pretty and we're racist. We'll give you a Broadway show, but we're still racist.
For who now?
Strawberry gelato over here. This is like some of the best.
LB, man, yo, look, LB, you've been making me cry, laugh, dude. You so in denial. You know, denial is your word.
Denial about what? What are you talking about?
What, talking about that Boston got racist fans?
No, I'm talking about.
Have you been to Boston? No, go to Boston and just walk around the neighborhood. You'll see. You might get called a nigga like 55,000 times.
LB, why you in denial about your favorite player?
I was in Rhode Island at one point.
Oh, deny about what though? What you talking about?
How about your favorite player, dog? I mean, I've been crying.
Oh, Jelly.
Oh, Dwayne
Jelly.
I don't like what he does. I don't like what he does.
Jelly, jello.
Ain't about me being in denial. It's not about me being in denial. I'll just completely ignore it, like, because it's like it's ridiculous.
I mean,
there's always room for Jelly.
No, look, man. I know it's hard, man. Just think of like your favorite rapper. You find out he was a fag too. So you know. I mean, man, it's just crazy. You can't listen to the songs no more. I mean, man,
it's hard. It's hard to watch D-Wade highlights now, dude.
Yeah, like imagine if like Young Buck was your GOAT.
Hey, Young Buck the GOAT. Hey, man, the money gonna be there. Like,
shit.
I don't think anybody.
Man, I can't listen to Kid Cudi no more. After he said that, I can't.
I never liked Kid Cudi like that anyway.
I can't listen to Feel the Love no more.
15 years.
I can feel
after
the
day and
love.
night. I was like, I don't like the mental health thing. The route he going down with that mental health stuff.
The sad
He's
rap.
been doing that for like a long time. Like, so when he did that, it didn't even shock me. Well, it shocked me, but I wouldn't know. I didn't know he gonna do it like that though. Like,
LB, you know what makes me laugh? It's like you can know that other people are gay without any evidence, but it's like hard for you to think D Wade's gay. It's like that was the funniest.
There's no evidence. He never came out. Dwight Howard came out was like, "Hey, I'm."
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He said I was paying.
The tranny was
whoa. Why Christian come in here, man? Why Christian come in here putting LB's feet on the coals, man? What's up, Christian? You eventually started applying pressure to him about Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, like I give my dog LB by Dwight Howard came out and said, "Hey,
Dwight never said that."
They questioned him because he probably got tired of it, dog.
Dwight said, "I'm not gay." He said, "I'm not
gay." You believe that shit?
But
no, I didn't believe it.
I'm not gay, but then he said sometimes I dibble and dabble or whatever the hell he said.
That lets you know that.
But D-Wade said,
he said I'm paying. There's nothing about Dwayne Wade that he didn't say anything. He didn't say nothing about that.
But he said something about the
words. He did.
He never said nothing about that. Y'all turned it in that to be funny.
Man,
somebody still ain't told me why he didn't have the Cisco Platinum Blind hair.
But LB, you just did the same thing.
The China Black red Jessica Rabbit hair. You know what I'm saying?
I missed that one. I missed the red hair. I don't remember.
But LB, man, you just accused Dwight Howard. You said he dibbled.
There was a couple people dyeing their hair red though.
Bruh, come on, man.
Chris Brown is fine.
I mean, but the peanut butter and jelly, dog. I mean, that whole dialogue.
T, man,
the dialogue was crazy. Bad, dog. The dialogue was really bad, but there's still no proof of like
D-Wade just a weirdo.
You have no proof of Dwight, but we know Dwight is
no. What do you mean? There's proof because Dwight admitted it.
No, he didn't. He said he dibbled and dabbled. He said I was pansexual,
dog. He said it.
He never said that. He said
he said it.
He said he pansexual, dog.
Look, he never said that.
Sometimes you don't have to say that.
I forgot who he got interviewed by, but that shit was like all over the internet. Because
sometimes you don't
on the white.
Man, you know what's funny is this dude LB talking about something. He said he dibble and dabble. He can talk about he dibble and dabble in some coke or something. You don't know.
Probably not.
They asked him a direct question.
We're not trying to bail out Dwight Howard here. We already know what's cracking with that.
Oh no, we already know. But I'm just trying to get LB to see that he
I don't remember
he's being a little bit more critical.
I don't know. Did Frank Ocean ever say that he was?
I didn't even know he liked trannies till people told me. I was like, because I had a Dwight Howard bag.
Dwight Howard got exposed for that.
Yeah, because I had a Dwight Howard bag and I had a Lando one with the club on it.
You had a Dwight Howard bag.
Yeah, and they said you don't. They said you don't know. I said no. What? He's like, dude, like trannies. I said what?
I never liked Dwight Howard.
You don't know?
Much.
Yeah, bro.
I didn't know until it came out like a few years ago. So I'm like, and then they had the compilation.
Saw it on Instagram and
they had the compilation.
Remember that time
in the locker room?
When he was on the Rockets bench and he touched somebody's nuts.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I remember he was on the Wizards and he put his hand on somebody's lap.
Rudy.
Yo.
Anyway, man, I didn't get my opinion on what happened.
Look, D-Wade just does it in private, dog.
What Kwame say?
He's not gay. Like I'm just telling you what it is. He not gay. You just have to understand 2021. I understand 2021. I just don't like it.
I don't understand.
I mean, it's okay, man. It's okay that your favorite player is bad, man. It's all right.
Hey, man. So anyway, man, Trae Young, man, y'all couldn't stop him on LB.
Oh man,
y'all couldn't stop him.
He was cold at first.
Tattoo.
He only had like 7 points. Like
then he got hot.
In the beginning, then he started cooking.
Yeah, and then he got hot. And y'all couldn't
Who
stop
do
him.
they got next round, Nick?
Atlanta.
Between Philly,
they're going against the Philadelphia 76ers.
It's gonna be close.
Philadelphia is going to be Atlanta.
You think? This is the thing I want to know. You think Ben Simmons going to hold it down without Embiid for a whole series?
It's not going to be him. It's going to be everybody else.
He about to get mixed.
About to get
Curry to
He
score
about to
30
get
points.
They're gonna give him the defensive player.
I've been
of the
waiting
year,
for this
too.
moment. I've been waiting for this moment to get my opportunity to roast Ben Simmons' ass. There's no
Oh
Embiid.
yeah.
There's no
They're gonna get him
Embiid
defensive
to
player of
save
the
you.
year. He about to get cooked by Trae.
There's no Embiid to save you, nigga.
Oh, it's official. He's out like the rest of the season, or just out for a couple games.
Out a couple games.
Okay.
You sure it's
I think he's gonna be
said it's
out
for a
as
couple
long as
games.
they don't need him.
Man,
They said he's day to day.
I still don't
this
trust
shit
that.
it's gonna be 3-0 Atlanta. Atlanta gonna be 3-0, and then B gonna be struggling, gonna be limping his way to the court.
I mean,
It's not going to be that easy, man. But
Philly got some veterans in there, man. They like Atlanta. This is their first playoff run,
right,
so
you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's not going to be that easy, bro.
yeah, they ain't about to
So Ben Simmons,
Philly
so Ben
still got.
Simmons is who?
So
Look, but
they
Atlanta
got
is
veterans,
more athletic.
They got
They
other
shoot
veteran
better.
players.
That's
They are
crazy.
not the Wizards.
Oh, we
They're
know
not
that.
the
Yeah, I'm
Wizards.
just saying it's not going to be easy. You know what I'm saying? If they do manage to win, but it's
I mean, when you got Ben Simmons on the other side, it sounds a little easy.
Right.
yeah, man, yeah, good point. Yeah. Good
I
point.
mean, come on, man. What Ben Simmons gonna do to Trae Young?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Let him go by.
That's crazy.
Get
They
some
still at
cash.
the garden. They still at the garden rocking, Dipset performing. That's crazy, dog.
Like this is what I'm saying. Who are they
Yeah,
gonna
love
worry about? Like,
yeah, love and success. They came in here, spam my page, gave me 23 dislikes.
Right.
Well, I
You
got
in the come up,
There
HD.
must be some of them MJ fans, 23,
Hey,
bro.
HD, hold on. HD, you moving on up, man.
Yeah,
telling
Moving
yeah.
on up
y'all to the east
to the
side.
east side.
Yeah, man.
man,
23,
trying to
bro.
beat Jefferson.
Yes, sir, man. They just came in storming, man. I deleted all of them and then reported some of them.
Yeah, man.
How do you guys feel about the Bucks and Nets?
I got Nets in 6.
I got Nets in
Man,
6.
everybody keeps saying the Bucks go in, but I just
I got
don't
Bucks.
see it
I got Bucks
because
7.
Ooh.
I don't see the Bucks winning, and the only reason I don't see the Bucks winning is because the Bucks barely could beat the Nets when they didn't even have James Harden.
True.
Yeah.
They barely was winning games. I'm like, did y'all figure? I don't care what the refs try to do. Who's gonna guard James Harden?
And DiVincenzo is not playing. That's what people. I was like, yo, he's an important piece.
DiVincenzo out.
He's out.
That's going.
Who's guarding James
People
Harden?
forget that. I couldn't.
Gonna get tore apart.
Yeah.
Hey man, but look, bro, that's I think that's gonna go 7 games, though. No matter. I mean,
it's gonna go
7. I got 5. I got 5.
Okay, Christian.
He said 5.
Christian said 5. Me and LB.
I still say they ain't got nothing for Giannis in the paint.
Let him get his.
Who care about what Giannis?
We'll let Giannis get in the paint.
Who care about what Giannis do? Giannis
they
score
still
1,000 points. And they still
Kevin Durant and Kyrie and James Harden.
Hey, Christian, I said yesterday, Kyrie
That's what I'm
wants
saying.
a Drew Hahn pack, though.
You stupid.
See what you saying?
He about to smoke a Chris Middleton pack too. Chris Middleton, he go choke.
Listen, man,
Chris Giannis pack is allowed. The Giannis pack is allowed, so the Giannis pack we gonna have to say that for last.
Y'all slipping on Milwaukee. Chris Middleton been balling this year.
It's not even just him, dude.
moment,
Drew Holiday is the X factor, man. And plus,
So y'all believe in
they
Chris
just
Middleton.
signed PJ Tucker and Bobby Portis is going off.
So
Brian
y'all
Portis is
believe in
going
Chris
off on the bench.
Middleton.
I'm not saying that.
Still rely on Chris
I
Middleton.
want to hear y'all say it out your mouth. I believe in Chris Middleton.
I believe in Drew Holiday and Giannis.
Yeah, y'all listen.
All I gotta say is this.
No, you say the Bucks go win. Say you believe in Chris Middleton. I believe in
Okay, hold on. Okay, I believe in Chris Middleton, man. He's been balling this playoffs too. You know what I'm saying?
This is the moment.
T, I got something to tell you. Drop the DLETON. What do you got?
I'm drunk and high right now. What the fuck you talking
about? The DLETON out of Middleton. What you got?
Nothing.
Drop
Okay,
the
you got mid. You got mid.
Mid, yeah.
Oh, man, you couldn't have got to that faster. Listen, that like he is some bigs, man, but he been balling this year. I mean, he been balling this year. Like I think he knows he kind of played shitty last year, and he admitted when the bubble first started, he admitted he hadn't even picked up a basketball in 4 months.
That was everybody,
right. So you give him credit for balling out on a team that they should be in the Miami Heat. You don't get no damn credit for that.
They had the best record in the
shot he made.
Yeah, but he said
when they lose, balling all season too.
When they lose,
he said believes it.
When they lose, Giannis is gonna realize
he beat an injured Miami Heat team. I could care less.
Heat, I blame Eric Spoelstra for that loss. I blame him for that loss, that sweep, because what his dumb ass should have done is play more of Achua in the middle, and he should have played some more of your other boy, Bill Lisa. He didn't play them guys. He just stuck with Hero and Robinson and them, and he should have made better adjustments.
And people just got to face facts, though. Milwaukee is a lot better from what they were last year, dude.
True.
Yeah,
they're not the same team as last year.
And that's what I'm saying. Like this is not that same team. Like you got to remember, like they stopped playing basketball last year. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, just you got to pick that shit up. You know what I'm saying? So, like Chris Middleton said,
this team is playoff ready now, man.
They playoff ready now.
But this Brooklyn team is a different monster, bro.
Riddled Miami Heat.
Hey, man, but look, Christian, I want Brooklyn to win. I want Brooklyn to win. Okay, I want them to go to the finals.
Like I said it in the beginning of the season. I had Clippers in net.
Guys.
I mean, like the only thing the Bucks
season, how much they ain't them guys.
I mean, the only thing the Bucks need to work on.
How many years we didn't pick the Bucks and they
We didn't pick the Bucks.
I didn't pick the Bucks.
Last
the
year,
league
the year
does.
before.
This is what the league wants to do.
Didn't.
They
We
want the
pick the
freaking
Bucks.
Lakers
That
and
was the
Bucks to go
media.
in the NBA.
No, I'm just saying in general.
True story, Nick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying
I never heard Lakers and the Bucks. I heard
bum.
Lakers and the Nets.
I didn't
They wanted
pick
the
him
Lakers
because
and
of
the
him.
Nets in front.
No one would be
Miami,
surprised
bro.
if the Bucks beat Brooklyn, but the chances of it is slim to none right about now.
Slim to
A lot of
none.
people forgot about I had Miami like 4 months before the playoffs even started. I'm like, dog, they have a chance to go to the final. Miami,
The Bucks
last
score.
year.
The Bucks, y'all slipping. The Bucks can score. They can score right along with Brooklyn.
Yeah,
I believe it. That's why I got it going 6.
And then you gotta understand, y'all
go
forgot
6,
about
bro. It's
Bobby
gonna go
Portis
7, my
off the
man. I'm
bench.
telling y'all.
Y'all forgot about Bobby Portis.
Right, and Brooklyn, y'all struggle with defense.
Yeah, y'all still got a soft spot in the inside, y'all.
Very soft. Very soft.
Very soft.
Very soft.
Whoa. Who is we?
I'm just saying.
We're not talking about you,
the
Sterling.
Nets in
We're talking
general,
about
not
Christian.
you. The Nets.
But I'm just saying, dog, you got Bobby
The
Portis
Celtics,
off
they
the
soft
bench.
down low too.
You got Connaughton. What you say?
Stupid.
My dude playing tonight. Kawhi playing right now. That's
So that to me, that's the problem with the Bucks too, because you got Lopez here shooting all these threes, and he said need to be focused on the
That's
post.
what I'm saying. I want Lopez to keep
Well,
shooting
Lopez is
threes.
actually playing in the post a lot
Lopez has
more.
been
You
on
know
the
what I'm
block.
saying?
Now with the
Rolling to
Heat,
bricks
I
a
saw
lot
him.
more
No,
right
I
now.
He's
saw
been on
he
the blocks more than he has last year.
Right.
But this year in the
He's
Heat,
on
he
the
was shooting
perimeter.
threes. He was going outside the box and start shooting threes.
Well,
Is
that's
Green and DJ playing at all next series? That's my question.
Yeah, but Sterling, that's his skill set. His skill, he played in the post a lot more, but he's gonna play in the post 40% of the time. Whereas before he was doing it 20%. I could live with him doing it 40% because his skill set is to shoot outside. That's how he plays. I can't change it, but I see what you're saying. I wish he would be in the post 60-40. If he was in the post more than he was shooting the perimeter, I think it would be easier for them to win. But he's too much of a Euro player. He's gonna go outside and shoot.
Absolutely.
And that's fine.
But
like honestly, he needs to get out the way and let Giannis do his thing in the paint. You know what I'm saying? And the more he hurts them inside, they're gonna want to collapse on him. And we know Giannis can find the open man. You know what I'm saying? That's how they've been eating all year. You know what I'm saying? Like they playing with some chemistry out there too. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
oh my goodness, Reggie Jackson's out here shooting the.
He made the first one he shot in the half.
Yeah, but he shoots with confidence.
What did I say last night?
This is not good.
What did I say last night?
No.
He's like when he made the first one, he's like the type of guy that made the first one, get so confident and then he can go for it.
Man, listen, he makes the first one and the green light in his head automatically goes off and shit. He's like, oh, got the green lights. Like, no, nigga, you don't.
Reggie Jackson made about 4.
Yeah, dude, Marjanovic is soft.
No, he missed. He made 4 in a row. He missed like.
He made 4.
Morris. Put the pressure on. Put the pressure on. There you go. There you go. Yeah, Clippers here. Put the pressure on Luka.
T over here speaking to his inner Reggie.
Oh Lord, no.
Don't do it, Reggie.
My thing is this, T. Kawhi, man. How you gonna leave Chris Middleton, man?
Kawhi with the fallaway shot.
How y'all think Trae Harrell feels right now?
All right, man.
What'd you say?
How y'all think Trae Harrell feels right now?
Like a stupid ass,
like a stupid ass,
like a sucker.
Like a stupid ass,
like a straight up sucker. Like, man, why did I listen to that bum, dog? I shouldn't
listen.
Yeah,
where do you think he's going now? Because he's gonna be a
bitch. That's what he feel like.
Now, HD, what team could he have gone to besides LA?
No, what team is he?
Charlotte. He could have went to Dallas, and he could have went to
Charlotte. He could have went to Charlotte.
He could have started for Dallas or Charlotte.
Yeah, he could have went to Charlotte.
He would have helped them tremendously.
If he would have went to Dallas,
HG, man, you know, Trey's listening to the Logic song right now.
Oh,
1-900 suicide or whatever it's called.
That's what he on right now.
I don't want to be alive.
That is
terrible. That is terrible, man. That is
straight. Playing with LeBron. I just want to die.
Running with clutch.
Hey, Uncle Frank, man, you missed it. We got hit by a whole spam alert.
LeBron.
Yes. Oh, damn, what happened?
It was Remy from Higher Learning whole
squad. Spammers. I got 23 likes. I mean, 23 dislikes, dog. We coming up, baby. We got 23.
Hey, they trolling channel rolling.
It was a joyful service, you know what I'm
saying? We don't know. Yeah, but we don't know. Yeah, we don't know the person who sent them.
It was Remy off of Higher Learning and all the goons, boy.
Remy wouldn't do that. No.
Remy gonna call the lawyers. He gonna call them.
Nah, didn't Remy go and get the guy?
It was Billy. Nicholas Jacobs' arch enemy.
I didn't even like that.
Oh yeah, it was Billy. Yeah, Billy saw Nick up here and said, "We gotta attack him. Get him."
Talking about Bow.
He probably,
Bow.
To be honest with you, I doubt it's really him because he's probably too busy cursing out Clint Capella right now.
Oh yeah, true.
Let me tell you something, you motherfucker.
That's funny.
Yeah, man. But
the Eastern Conference is gonna be live next round though.
Donnie hiding. See, Donnie think he's slick because remember he told me, Sterling, he said that Memphis was gonna win in 6.
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell back. Y'all gonna be in trouble. He didn't play. Man, but he hiding now. You see, he ain't in the chat because he'll be the first one to talk trash.
The Grizzlies gonna win. Shit. 4 to 1.
Last time I seen it, they was down 30.
I know they are.
Yeah.
Nah, they down by 40 now.
No, Utah ain't playing, dog.
They ain't playing, dog. Utah, they ain't playing with nobody, man. They is mad. Nobody. Listen, man. The Clippers can get out this series, dad, because they play the winner of this series, right? They play the winners of the Clippers.
Right.
Utah next round.
Yeah, if it's gonna be Clippers in Utah,
Hey, T, you know how styles make fights, though, bro. You know how styles make fights. I could see the Clippers trying to clamp down on Utah.
Oh yeah,
I can see that.
I got Clippers still beating Utah. I got Clippers like beating Utah. Like
they trust way more many players. Like Utah trusts damn near 9-10 players. You know what I'm saying? Clippers don't go that deep. They scared to play that play.
Boy, this big Frankenstein.
You rang. They is whooping Marjanovic ass out here.
This big Nephilim Esau looking.
Man, Reggie Jackson swatted his junk.
You let Reggie Jackson swat your junk.
That's what you need to give up, dog.
Yeah, life is hard.
Right. Reggie Jackson swatted your junk.
European players.
Yeah, the reason I was gonna work on the Clippers, man.
Porzingis is almost as big as Radmanovic, and he gets physical never.
Oh yeah, Porzingis soft. All he is a guard.
Man, his nickname is a unicorn.
Yes, I know that. Man, look.
Is that Dante Jones?
Porzingis showed you he was soft when he was getting beat up at his home. He went down to his hometown and was getting his ass beat at a bar.
They do not want to fight.
Don't worry about it, Nicholas. He gonna miss the free throw. Don't worry.
Yo, y'all see Coach K retired, right?
Every time.
Yeah, he retired this year. Yeah, I seen him finna retire after this season, I think.
Oh, all right. I thought it was like
now. Okay, now I see why everybody keeps saying Coach K need to come to the NBA and coach who they say?
So he can flame out.
He's too old, bro.
Right.
He's too old for that, man.
Nah, he's cool, man. He already accomplished in college career.
Right. He's going to the 70s now.
Coach,
I never understood why he never went to the NBA.
Coach K catch a stroke.
He made it to the Hall of Fame, though.
I mean, look at the NBA, LB. It's a lot of entitled jerks, bro.
No, I'm not even talking now. Like the mid 2000s.
No, you know what's crazy?
I was going to go coach.
He made it to the Hall of Fame. He made it to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he goated, but I'm just saying, like I would have figured he could have.
The Lakers courted him a couple times.
Yeah, Cole, that's his man.
Cole wanted him. Yeah.
Man, he wouldn't have been able to dip. Man, Kobe would have been cussing them players out. Man, Coach K would have been like, damn.
He coached the Olympics and he's like, I can't handle these dudes. Too much divas.
Yeah. He can't do it with that mess, man, because Kobe is a different animal, dog. People gotta understand. Kobe want to win, and he ain't got time for all that. You trying to run these X's and O bullshit. You bring these white Duke players in, man. Coach everybody.
You not rocking with Duhan and Kyle Singler, HD?
Hell, I rock with the Duhan like a smoke, but not as a player on my team.
Wojciechowski slapping the floor. It's time for Reggie.
He's so happy he don't even know where
he can't be giving love
on the court.
Right.
See, Coach K would have ended up coaching the Lakers. There would have been so much Duke University bias.
You can't be saying Chris Middleton showing up, but won't give no love to Reggie Jackson showing up against a good team, not a bad team.
Listen, he just hit 2 shots in a row. I'm proud of him.
Compare Reggie Jackson to Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton's a way better player than Reggie Jackson. That's not even close.
That's Sergio. That's not even
close. Stop it. Chris Middleton's a flamed out, but his flame outs are nothing like Reggie Jackson. Hell no. No,
yeah, we're not even gonna do that.
We're not gonna do that, Christian. Don't do that.
Middleton's in the same class as Paul George, though.
You said what?
I want T to show Reggie Jackson.
Middleton and Paul George is a toss-up.
Listen, he just hit 2 shots in a row. What else can I say?
Right.
You missed one, then made one again. So.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, he hit that second shot in a row. He was so happy. He ran all the way down the court and ended up being out of place on defense. Right. He didn't even know where he was supposed to be. Exactly. He was so excited.
Right. You know what I have noticed, though? Is Rondo hurt?
Act like you've been on fire before or something, Dad.
Right.
Like, come on,
That's the thing. Out of here. Next block.
Where Rondo at, man?
Damn, the Clippers defense. Ooh.
On the sideline right now. He probably gonna be in soon. You know what I'm saying? They don't play Rondo like that. They say
he's
Rondo
gonna play in the fourth quarter.
They say them for the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's man. He's Rondo's like Caruso. You know what I mean? Y'all know I'm playing, right?
Nah, I know you are. That's why control it. That's why I ain't say nothing on that.
They be talking like Caruso is the second coming of Gary Payton, man.
Freddy Krueger.
Griselda in the house.
Every time he come in.
Griselda in the house.
Fellas, what up, y'all? What's going on?
What up?
What's the deal, man?
Sick with the record. What's up, Neil? You were not rocking with Buffalo, nigga.
No doubt. And then knocked my damn Knicks out of the goddamn jump.
Oh man, yeah.
Everybody was at the garden. I seen Darryl Strawberry. I said, "What the? Where the hell you been at?"
Q-Tip, boy. Q-Tip was there. I'm like, "Oh man, everybody here."
Dog, I was
guards, man, and we let everybody down.
I seen Darryl Strawberry. I was like, I haven't seen you since you was dirty in the MLB.
Stupid.
Yeah, man, what's up with y'all boys? I'm just checking in.
Talking about we got hit with 100 spammers earlier. But we
Yeah, man. HD on the come up, man. He on the come up, dog.
Yeah, man.
The insane clown posse was messing with my boy HD.
Insane clown.
Juggalos.
I see you blacked out earlier on the video. Who that was about? Stephen A?
Oh yeah,
watching
man.
that one you did earlier.
Man, he took my whole style, dog. I made a video talking about, these white execs and these black coaches, right, getting hired. And I basically talked about Byron Scott. He basically he gave Kobe a lot of props because Kobe advocated for him to be the next coach. And he felt like players need to step up and ask for more black coaches and black execs, because they have the power, but they're not doing it.
Definitely a fact.
So Stephen A. Smith came on there talking about he talked about the Brad Stevens thing where he became the president of operations and Danny Ainge stepped down, and now they're talking about Danny Ainge might go to Utah. And he took everything I said in that video, dog, talking about players like Kevin Durant and all them, LeBron, all of them need to step up and ask for black coaches. You know what I'm saying? So he took everything of that video, dog, and that pissed me off. Now he trying to be woke because Kwame exposed his ass.
Oh, shit, Kwame opened a whole bunch of boys up, man.
Right. Then
that's what they need, though, man. They need that, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we won't know this unless somebody expose it,
Yeah, and I've been giving it to Jamel Hill on Twitter. She trying to give all this props to Naomi Osaka, but just a week ago, you was dissing Kwame Brown for doing the exact same thing.
Exactly. Talking about his
like all this hypocrisy, dog.
Nah.
That Yoda face bitch.
Yeah. She don't talk about Naomi Osaka took a big stand, but she ain't said nothing about Sloane Stephens. Sloane Stephens was going through depression and was forced to play, but she ain't saying nothing about that. She just gonna go to Naomi.
They don't give props to Marshawn Lynch.
Right. They don't give none to Marshawn Lynch either. Because Marshawn Lynch was talking about all this stuff, man. That's what I'm saying. They hypocrites, dog. The media's hypocrites. They be stealing from everybody on YouTube and other places, and then they be trying to make it like it's their own. Stephen A. Smith got exposed wearing that damn HBCU jacket that he stole from Donovan Mitchell, and now he rocking it, trying to act like he black and stuff. Nigga, you don't give a damn about black people, man.
Bro, it's like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? Kwame Brown verbally pulled your skirt up, and now he's trying to run back to the black, run back to the brothers for support, and it's like, nah,
right.
What you really are now.
Yeah, man. Just the disrespect, man. I'm just tired of it, Neil. Just tired of the disrespect, man. Trying to make brothers look like they're supposed to be idiots. Like we supposed to jump back on your side after you've been killing us all these years.
Oh, bro.
Right.
You don't get
they just follow what's hot right now, what's the narrative, and now Kwame Brown's popping. So let me ride this train, and then next week, KD's a bitch.
Right, exactly. That's what he does and stuff, and that's what Kwame was talking about. Like, dude, KD and Kyrie on a bus, but you talk about them like they dogs. It's like,
hey, you know that Kyrie. Sorry to interrupt, but Kyrie, what he did under the table for some people during coronavirus, he bought a family a house, and no one reported it.
Yeah, he did.
Oh my God.
Kyrie's done a lot of stuff, dog. He just don't want it to be known. He just does it out the kindness of his heart.
He learned that.
That's good, though. That's what brothers need to do, though. You know
right.
They got to be on display for everybody to see what they do.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
He learned that from Kobe, that lesson. Because I was going to tell you the story that if you guys let me.
Yeah, go ahead and talk about it. You said you got a story about Kobe because you're from LA.
Kobe would go to East LA, and buy everyone in line food, and he would just say, just all I ask is for no one to say shit about it, don't tell the media. When people would have their pop tires, he would stop his car and help everyone out, and that's his only requirement was for the media not to know and doing all these good things. So that's why it hit a lot of people hard in the community. Even if you weren't a basketball fan, you just remember there was countless people telling him oh, this guy saved my business, blah blah blah, and all he asked for is to not report it.
Yeah, because the media, dog, he saw what the media did. The media tore him down, and they continues to tore him down. They pit all the black players against each other, but I don't never see them out there talking about Tom Brady got beef with Drew Brees. They don't never talk about that crap.
No, you see with Aaron Rodgers.
Hello? Clown. Who that?
See, that might be you. I think.
Man, that's some spooky audio.
Yo. Yeah, T. I think that's T.
Yeah.
Yo, T. Got mute on. Okay, yeah, it's T. Yeah.
Man, how drunk and high is T? He turned into a cyborg.
T. T.
T, you still alive, nigga? Damn.
You alive, T?
Not on HD's channel.
Who did it?
Gee.
Yeah, man, you're right though. The white boys, man, they always keep that under wrap.
Right.
Remember your man, Roethlisberger.
Yeah, and another thing I want to say with the NBA media is, another thing they never promote is the brothers with black women. They only promote brothers when they with the Kardashians or Kylie Jenner.
I hate that, bro.
Yep.
Yeah. Right. Never talk about Russell Westbrook with his wife. You know what I'm saying? They've been, I think they
right.
Really together.
Right. They don't never promote that. They don't never promote black on black with black. They got to promote them with the white girl, all that stuff. That's the only reason why they'll talk to you.
Well, Molly been trying to come through, even though she's not, a quote unquote black woman, but she did come through and told Stephen A. right to his face. The problem is it's white guys that's doing all the throwing and all this, and Stephen A.'s face was like, still. I'm like, damn, bro, you got even the Egyptian broad telling you what time it is.
He's an Egyptian broad.
What's cool though? That's Jalen's little piece.
Who did it? What's her nationality? I forgot.
She's Egyptian, and she's what is the Kardashians and the UNLV Armenian, yeah. So she's a mixed up babe, man.
What's her father?
Her seed line, I want to say he's Egyptian.
Arab and Arab.
Jalen will not be invited to the dinner table.
Kardashians is Albanian. It ain't halal, bro. That coochie ain't halal.
It is not. Definitely not that coochie.
I don't know wrong. They coach like.
Hey T, where you disappeared to, dog? You passed out for a second and came back.
Nah, I don't know what happened, dog. They be putting the bug on my phone, bro. I don't know what the fuck happened. Nigga, they trying to sabotage.
Let's go. Here we go.
Oh,
man.
somebody
look at this, bro. I blame Reggie Jackson for all this crap, bro.
Yeah,
I do too. Everything going downhill ever since Reggie Jackson shot that three. Everything been going downhill.
Yeah, because T tried to tell us about Reggie Jackson.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh, bro. Look at this, man. Oh no.
The question is, where's Paul George been?
Oh, he has
he in foul trouble.
How convenient.
Hey, but what's up with Serge Ibaka? What's wrong?
He's injured. He's
Serge Ibaka done.
He's trying to record with Maxi Priest and Shaba.
Right.
Suck ass. Looking for beef penis.
Whoa.
Beef.
Today I will be cooking beef peanuts.
That's how he sounds.
And that man felt like what?
Yeah, but the Mavs always do this. They play better on the road. They suck at home.
They're like the Ravens.
Yeah, they're bad.
Yeah, Chris.
Oh, that's bad. Come on.
Let's see.
Yeah, Clippers lost this game.
He said, "How convenient." Where's Paul George?
He said, "I said foul trouble." You said, "How convenient."
Yeah.
How convenient. You know what I'm saying?
So Utah beat Memphis.
Yeah,
So the series is over with, right?
Yeah,
they're gonna get like a week off, and in the meantime, they finish out this series. So and then.
There goes Paul George. He back in the game.
Okay.
The 4th seconds.
Man, I feel so bad for Kawhi. It's like he's only one guy. You know what I'm saying? Like
one guy out there, bro.
He can only do so much.
He's playing 42 minutes a game, so like in the Western Conference Finals, his legs are gonna be.
He's gonna be done. Yeah, he's gonna be done.
And it's bad enough he got arthritic knees already, so it's like, come on, bro, y'all gotta help out.
Well, Paul George supposed to be the number 2.
Right.
And he ain't doing his job.
That nigga's the number 2. As in doo-doo.
This man, Reggie Jackson.
Oh my, this is bad, bro.
Yeah,
that's like kind of thing. Like other teams are happy when Reggie makes like 2 shots because then he gets like confident and then
he get happy.
No. Once he makes one shot, he gets so confident. Then he breaks another one, and then he makes another one. Does the same thing.
Yeah. Listen, man, he always does. I don't even know.
Yeah, but when Reggie Jackson get confidence, bro, it's like the 5 heartbeats when Eddie Kane came back with the blue suit trying to sing like night drop, nights like this, raindrops fall. It's just pathetic.
Come on, I still got it, baby. I still got it.
It's like when the Jackson 5 on those stage. It's like when the Jackson 5
He say, "Oh, here's my card, bro. Here's my card, man. Like anything."
Right.
It's like when the Jackson 5 performed on stage and Jermaine started feeling himself, doing all that like shucking and jiving on the stage, and Mike just looking at him like, "What are you doing, bro?"
You talking about the movie?
That was Marlon.
On stage, like
that was
live
Marlon.
performance.
You got the wrong Jackson.
Oh,
He was looking at Marlon. Yeah, the baby.
Oh yeah, that was Marlon.
Right.
Marlon was like, "It's my time to shine." Yeah.
Hey T, I got a question.
Play off Marlon, you know.
He can't do all that movement, all that grease from his head run down to the floor. He might slip and trip on his guitar. Or something. That little pottery barn cut. He got that little pottery barn fade.
I'm about to fire up that Jermaine Jackson Duhan.
The man ain't dead.
Hey T, let's get serious.
Jermaine ain't dead, yo.
Jermaine ain't dead. No, Jermaine ain't dead. Nah.
Oh, he's fried here. He's fried on this line.
Hey, today we celebrate his death, open casket style.
Presided over by Uncle Frank, you know what I'm saying?
No, because I would say Jermaine Jackson's a dirty motherfucker. What he did to his brother, dirty.
He's stupid. He's a dirty dude.
But all 5 of them are all 5.
That's why Mike ain't want to have nothing to do with him for like decades. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No, he don't want to deal with the brothers. No.
Right.
It was like only one of them he dealt with.
Right.
Or Hazel Gordy, my fault. He was dating
He
Hazel
was
Gordy.
married to Hazel. Yeah, he was married to Barry Gordy's daughter, Hazel. That's why he stayed in Motown.
Yeah.
Right.
With Jermaine,
in Motown making little popcorn records, dog. Even though Let's Get Serious was a hit, but everything else wasn't all that. So it's like,
Nigga Joe was like, "That's my blood in them veins."
Right. Yeah, man. Like very like.
It is funny as hell, yo.
Not very good.
Yeah. Once you see that, them belt. Once you see that belt rolled in,
Listen, man.
Yeah, man.
And T, I have a question for you in football.
Okay.
What's the question?
I'm a Rams fan. We just got Stafford, and I know he was with the Lions with you for his whole career. How's his mobility in the pocket?
Oh hell no! Oh hell no! No hell no! I know this man did not just say Matthew Stafford mobile.
Oh, he let you out.
You didn't even let me finish before you're laughing, dog. Chill.
My bad.
No,
I'm not talking about Russell Wilson. I'm talking about like Brady. You know, he's elusive in the pocket.
That's what I was about to get at. Like he's not really he for his size, he's light on his feet. You know what I'm saying? Surprisingly, you know what I'm saying? But his coordination is terrible. You know what I'm saying? And like he'll make some errant throws off the wrong leg, and I don't know. You about to
the game shit. My bad.
You'll see Matthew Stafford in his full glory. Trust me.
Oh, boy. That's fucked up.
Listen, bro. Listen, man, it's not good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, man. I feel like we got over on y'all.
You're not the worst. That's the thing.
I mean, I don't know. Like he, you know, the last time we talked about Matthew Stafford, I said this. Now, you know what I'm saying? It's, you know, we all know he's got these, you know, he's got all these passing yards and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because Detroit don't have a running game, but their pass blocking back has been A1. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the least sacked quarterback in the league. You know what I'm saying? It's been like that for like the last 4 or 5 seasons. So, you know, he's got time to throw. He just doesn't use it wisely. And his mechanics is terrible. His coordination is terrible, man. But he's got a hell of an arm. You know what I'm saying? It might not be the most accurate, but he's got an arm. So here, you take all of those and you do with it with what you made.
No, I ain't gonna lie. That man got heart though.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
No, dude, that's fucked up. No, you don't do that. Gee, don't do that.
Money, yo.
No, T, don't do that.
Listen, man.
Do that, T. Hey, T, is he the football Fournier?
Yes. Yes, he is, as a matter of fact. He is like the most inconsistent, like slow-footed, you know what I'm saying? But he'll get you a game here and there, you know what I'm saying, where you're impressed, like, oh, okay, you think this is like he's trending upwards, and it's like, nope.
Right.
Dude.
Surprise.
Take Reggie Jackson out this damn game. Please. Just take him out. I'm tired of seeing this.
He's got to be at 30 minutes already tonight.
Yeah, way too long.
Bro, let me see.
Way too long.
At least 28. He's been out there.
I mean, is Patrick Beverly hurt or something?
Yeah, Pat Bev still probably. I think he's still hurt.
Ain't nobody seen Pat Bev since like April, Dad.
Well, he was getting cooked by Luke.
Yeah, he played 26 minutes. Yeah.
26 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
LBJ to go. You need to be worried about your Lakers. You talking about Clippers. Y'all having a danger Will Robinson moment.
Both LA teams is in the same boat.
Right. LeBron looked terrible the other night, dog. He looked like he old.
7 points. 7 points and a half.
Yeah, that's terrible, dog.
HD, but you want to hear a little scoop that I heard?
What?
My homie that works in finance in downtown LA said he knows Rich Paul, so if we lose this series, he wants to go to either Knicks Miami, and Cleveland.
Too late. Too late. You should have went to the Knicks 10 years ago when we wanted you. Nah, too late, bro.
This dude is so stale. He's so corny, man.
Like come back to Miami. I want him to come to Miami. I'll be like HD, being a fan, be like, we retired bums.
Well, first of all, he ain't. But listen, if he go to Miami, that means you're gonna let Butler go, because Butler and him ain't gonna get along. Butler gonna cuss that nigga out
as well.
I don't see it.
So might as well go back home, dude.
You might as well go to Cleveland.
Go back home.
You got a young
Cleveland is trash. Cleveland is trash.
Yeah, it is. But
he's not going to go to Cleveland.
But he'll be able to do what he wants to do and get whoever he wants. But
you think about to have Duke crying in the closet again for another couple years?
His team again, like how he did back in 2015 and 2016, dog.
But I don't see him in New York or Miami, dog. Like, if LeBron, I think LeBron will retire, dog. He ain't going, because Miami ain't gonna work. Him and Pat Riley don't like each other. And he's not going to get the control. So I already know Miami's not going to happen.
Knicks fans ain't
New York.
Hasn't he already talked shit about James Dolan?
And plus, he can't handle the pressure of New York, because if he messes up one time, he's done. He can't take that pressure. The Knicks reporters don't give a damn. You can't throw all them out. They're going to be like, who is you? Screw you and that ball spot.
Don't play.
Hasn't LeBron already talked shit about Dolan?
Yeah. It ain't even about Dolan. Even the media be killing Dolan.
Right.
New York media do not play that. You bring that nonsense over here?
Yeah.
I mean, you go to the sports.
You don't have to deal with him.
OB said that man said 10 years ago. He could,
you should have told 10 years ago.
Isn't Leon Rose his former agent, though?
And plus, Chris, I think it's a smoke screen. All it is a smoke screen. LeBron ain't he gonna be in LA. What I think will happen is if they trade him, he's gonna go somewhere where he'll have power. See, LeBron's
I'm at the point where we need to get rid of him, because like we can't stand quitting right here and just like walking out of the freaking bench. Like, dude, I had it with this dude.
I don't know how y'all still cheer for this team with this dude on here.
Because they Laker fans, dog.
I am too. I'm just saying, dog.
They LA guys. LA guys. I've been to LA. Them guys are loyal.
Right? Yeah.
Me too. I'm in LA.
The locker room talk.
Do you not remember, like, when the murals, when they was putting up the LeBron murals, they was kept
of course, yes.
Messing They put that shit to Kobe and Kareem. I said, no, take that shit down. Like,
hold on, but Chris, what were you saying though?
What were you saying, Chris?
No, I was saying like real Laker fans, like my homies, people at work. We were tired of yesterday. Was like the last straw. Like the support. Like, dude, you quit. Kobe would have never quit.
Of course not.
Yeah. Would have gone out swinging, dude. He would have freaking been shooting every shot. And I don't understand. AD is out. Like, fucking attack the paint. Like, stop relying on others. And why don't you step up? Like, you see Luka, young as hell, putting his team on his shoulders.
Yeah, speaking LeBron name with Kobe, that nigga.
Oh they're gonna go after AD.
He ain't going nowhere.
They're going after.
You know that, right? He's not going. He's gonna stay a Laker.
But you know what I was thinking too. I got 2 points. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm surprised. Like, the last straw for me, if I was like a diehard Laker fan, would have been when the player first started. He was talking about, I'm not gonna play in the play-in. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck is you?
Exactly.
Who is you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh
like,
my God!
If
just say in theory he did end up playing for the Knicks and he would have said some crap like that.
Yeah, they would have crucified his ass.
Oh my God,
bruh, he would have got crushed.
He would have got freaking demolished by the media.
But you know, this whole move out to LA has been for him to get into Hollywood. Now
that's all it is, T. That's all it is. I was going to ask Chris something about that too.
He basically has the whole media in his pocket in LA. LA Times reporter, the OC Register.
Yeah, he lives in Calabasas.
Yeah, like he's made his movie. He had like his little book or whatever it was that came out. You know what I'm saying?
Trainwreck? Was it Trainwreck he was in?
Yeah, and he's supposed to be working on House Party 5.
No. I'm talking about when he first started being in the movie. I think Trainwreck was one of those movies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's supposed to be remaking House Party too.
And then, like, you guys remember
that
like,
was a rumor, though.
Reporters, like, they
no, that's true. That's true.
I'm telling you,
that House Party 5 was like a rumor for like 10 years.
No, that's true.
LeBron's.
They cast some characters. So.
LeBron is 40 years old. How is he gonna be in House Party?
No, he's not. He's not. He's not in House Party. He's like executive producer.
Oh, okay.
You can't see him being stabbed.
That would be funny if he was there.
40-year-old LeBron James in a House Party movie. No,
you can't.
That would be funny if he was there.
LeBron gonna be worse than House Party 4.
LeBron gonna play Robert.
House Party 4 is the worst one.
With
Houston all growing up in 2000,
and them two fat niggas.
I've never even seen.
I seen it because I seen it on BET. I said there was a House Party 4.
It's hard, but like the only character
that would show the worst House Party movie. I swear.
No, the fourth one was hot. No, the only one that carried the one was Megan Good. She was carrying.
Yeah, Megan Good and them two
what
fat
happened
dudes.
in that movie, dog.
The comedians.
I missed that.
Remember.
Yeah, there's a reason why. You know who the producer was? It was that Chris Stokes nigga, that B2K man.
Chris Stokes.
Oh no!
Oh man.
Not old Ras B looking ass nigga.
Yeah, that's why I was trash.
It was trash, and if Braun is into 5, I'm telling you, he could pull off the little, he could be the goons. Braun, him, Odell,
Braun playing full force.
I already know what role he gonna probably have. He gonna have the role of the father that'll tell him no parties when I'm gone.
I smell pussy.
I definitely smell it in my hair.
And it's not a guy. Smell it in my hair, yeah. And it's not a woman though. It's not a woman.
Hey, who did it? Who did it? Hey, stop trolling. I'm gonna block your ass, nigga. You killing it, nigga. You stupid. You said he could be one of the security guards.
That man said.
Hold on, T. Hold on. You smell that? Yeah, I smell that. That smell like pussy. Yeah.
Which Paul look like Pee-wee?
No,
Paul could be Pee-wee.
Do y'all remember that
long chandelier earrings and shit?
Right.
Hey, HD, do y'all remember that meme from like a few years ago when the Celtics whooped on them? And there was the rumor of the House Party meme, so they put LeBron James' face on Kid's body when he was getting beat up in the cafeteria.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right there. Then he had Jason Tatum, Kyrie, and all them. Yeah.
I remember that. That was funny.
No, cause I'm like, who the fuck put him as executive producer?
Shit.
Clutch.
Executive producer just means you got bread, dog. That's
it. No, he's not the director. As long as he ain't the director, they good.
No. Clutch, that's sports. I'm talking about House Party.
I don't know, bro. I just know he went to Hollywood for that reason.
He could be the executive producer, but he basically, if you're the director, you're basically the guy who gets everybody to act and do all that, work with everyone. And the producer basically are, you know what I'm saying? I think he's in charge of the script or something. He's in charge of the script.
The producer
just overseeing like all the other positions.
Right. The producer comes with the money. They've got the finance, and they basically have all the keys to the doors and shit. So they know how to bring everybody together to get the job done.
And they usually get funded by the investors that invest in the movie.
Yeah, so they've got all the keys. They've got the keys to the money. You know what I'm saying? They got the keys to the filmmakers, the talent. You know what I'm saying? All the odds and ends and shit. You know what I'm saying? They got
Trez and Draymond can be the goons, man. That's what you do. Rich Paul could be Pee Wee. There it is. There it is. With the gusto glasses, I can see that.
Where you think you going?
And like, and you smell. I smell pussy. He's a pussy.
Yeah, that's Draymond all day.
Hey, hold on.
Draymond going to be the dude that's going to try to light the building on fire, man. We're about to burn this down to the ground.
He said, "Burning out, burning out."
Ronnie Jr. is gonna play Bilal.
Yeah, Bilal.
Hey, T.
No.
T.
What?
Yo.
Brownie Jr. is gonna play Bilal.
Switch.
No. Now I got Kuzma playing kid.
Oh yeah, Kuzma
playing kid.
He's perfect.
And KCP can play.
What's wrong with y'all?
I'm not gonna get KCP up there.
You about to have a
Dad,
trash movie.
There's a party tonight at
Wesley Matthews is perfect.
Yeah,
the Brown can play the nigga that stuffed up the toilet and shit. If y'all watch the movie, Anthony Davis is the one that broke. Yo, who broke the toilet?
Yeah,
who's playing Robert Harris?
No. Hold on. Dennis can play. I forgot the name.
Bilal.
Dennis
No.
Dennis Schroeder going to be the dude that's going to keep bumping into the DJ.
No. What's that character? What's that character always bump the table? Chill. Dennis can play Chill. Dennis can definitely play Chill.
I'm still laughing at the Draymond Green shit, bro.
Hey, Trez, you smell that, Trez?
I smell Rogaine.
I got Dennis at Chill.
Man, I told you.
Hey, y'all know what though?
Hey, Bron. No, you can't call me Bron, Draymond. You can't call me that. No. You can't call me that. My name's Pee Wee. Well, Pee Wee. Man, I smell pussy over here, Pee Wee.
I don't need no college. Stupid ass nigga.
Yo, Dennis, don't bump the table.
Right.
Dennis, don't bump the table.
Yeah, Dennis Schroeder gonna bump the damn. He gonna bump the table every damn time.
What's wrong with y'all, man? God.
THT gonna beat Martin.
You said
he gonna run up on. He gonna run up on
Gasol gonna play that fat. No, the Gasol gonna play that fat man in the bed that was with a gun out.
Oh, that was smashing.
I forgot.
Yeah, he gonna play that fat man. He gonna say, "Motherfucking peeps."
I forgot he was in one and two. He was in part one and two.
Yeah, both of them.
Damn, this
motherfucking fucking
window, motherfucking.
Come on, Clippers, man. Y'all need to get ahead. Come on, man. Make a run.
Oh, man, this nigga, Paul George is like a career choker, nigga.
I swear, bro. 89, it's 90, 95 to 89, man. Come on.
Wow.
This nigga missing layups.
He gonna be trying to have them heart-to-heart moments after the game. Blame it on me. We did, nigga. We did.
Well, you all know that locker room gonna be.
Like Schrader, your breath stink.
You know how the locker room gonna be like. Oh, I say some shit.
Heart-to-heart moments.
Just winning this game. No, Paul George. Like if y'all would pass me the ball like 20 times, I would have been.
Hey, Paul George got fouled on that bucket right there.
Yeah, but hey, he scored. Shoot, be happy with that.
He scored, so.
What the hell is Serge Ibaka wearing, dog?
That's that African dress. That's that roots.
Yeah, that's that Maxi Priest and Shabba.
That's Shabba. Like, what's
Rob B. See, Rob B. Now we gotta call you Rob Burundi. Why would you put Rachel Nichols as one of the girls? We do not want no Rachel Nichols.
Malika Andrews. Malika Andrews, dog.
Yeah, Malika Andrews. Yeah, put her in there.
Nah, you know he's trolling, man. He's trolling.
Man, I don't know because he been saying a lot about Rachel Nichols.
Oh man, the Rob B. Cap, bro.
Man, Rob Burundi, dog. I told you.
Yeah, shit. Him and Rachel can do Jungle Fever. Shit.
He must like Rachel Nichols.
And right, T, Jungle Fever.
Hey, since we back on the movies, I forgot if LeBron produces House Party 3 for the Convict Catering, he gonna have James Harden, Kyrie Irving, and KD.
They're gonna jump that nigga.
I will pay to see that, bro.
They're gonna jump that nigga on
that's gonna eat the sandwich all crazy.
No, that's gonna be Kendrick Perkins.
He said Kendrick Perkins.
No, my bad.
Hey man, hey,
I'm hungry.
To that meat, man. You need to slow down.
It made me proud to be an ex-con.
He said, "Listen, motherfucker, I'll kick you in your nuts and make your jaw swell."
He said, "Y'all sell big marky ass niggas, like big marky ass niggas."
That movie.
Look, man, LeBron to go. Kendrick, we're in the movie. I'm not LeBron. I'm Pee Wee. Okay, Pee Wee to go. Shout out to Pee Wee.
Perkins might be the worst analyst,
Well,
man.
it smell like Garkle.
No, Brian Windhorse is.
Oh man, Wendy.
Oh, Brian.
Oh, they only have him for LeBron segments.
Yeah, you right.
Kendrick just I just like laughing because he be trying to be passionate. Stephen A, I can't believe what you saying, man. LeBron is the best, man. What you
That is how he be talking. That's how he be talking.
Right. That's how he talk, dog. I swear that he be trying to talk like he's one of them cool ass brothers. You ain't cool.
You know this segment don't include LeBron. I'm gonna bring up LeBron.
Right. Just like Shannon do. Shannon always bring LeBron up. He ain't even in the segment. It's like, dog, why are you bringing LeBron up, dog? We talking football right now, and you bring up the comparison to Tom Brady.
Hey, it's just like fucking Cino say, you know what I'm saying? That nigga say something, then you ask Kendrick, what's 2 + 2 and shit?
Man, it's 6, T. Stop disrespecting me.
Yeah, 5 + 5 is 20, man. Come on.
Man, they gonna what 2 + 2 is 23.
Yeah, that's what he would say. It's 23.
Wow. Okay, man.
Damon Jones was trash too, yo. Damon Jones, he was one of the worst.
From the Heat.
No, I remember that man gave praise to RoboCop. I said, "You giving a praise to man that don't do
it?" Dude, an idiot.
I was giving him a window, but Paul George just wanted to get the ball right back.
He played for Milwaukee. He played for Detroit. He played for Cleveland.
I just remember Cleveland and the Miami Heat. Like I remember that. Like,
no, so remember that nigga Ryan Hollins?
Ryan Hollins.
Yeah, terrible.
You know who I brought up last night? Nigga Stephen Hunter.
Oh God, yeah, dog. You won that.
Stephen Hunter, dog. God.
You won that, dog. You won that.
You top mine, T? Okay.
You say what?
Didn't Stephen Hunter play for Orlando for a little bit, HD?
Yeah, he played there. That's why I laughed when T said it. I was like, "Oh my God!"
Okay, I got something better.
What are your favorite players of what, Kobe fan, all time or today? You got to be specific, man. You asking an open-ended question.
God, dog. Come on.
Oh my damn,
bro.
Yeah, that boy be splashing.
Yep.
Come on.
That's how Hardaway is, dog.
Dallas,
man. Doing that for Dallas all year. He been saved.
Man, damn, Paul George turnover.
George
Paul turnover.
Yep.
Paul George in the house.
Without a doubt.
2 or 3 in a row.
Turn it over a lot.
Flip that name backwards, yeah.
He just turned it over. Like shit, he better do something.
Like for real.
Chris
All right, man. Yeah, this is over, man.
Unicorn.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, good night.
Yeah, it's 32. Yeah, it's 30.
Wow.
Yeah, it's about to be 32.
Yeah, that's what the Clippers get. Sorry, bums.
Yeah, that's what y'all get player. Reggie Jackson, bro. Reggie Jackson, once again, why?
Paul George will be saying, I got to play better. You know?
No, he ain't gonna say that. You know how that man gonna be. I blame Tyronn Lue. I blame Tyronn Lue for
HD, he said of all time. He said of all time players, as far as his players.
Of all time, Kobe, Hakeem, Rodman, Duncan, and Iverson.
Who else? You wanna go if y'all want to answer that? Shoot.
Man, I'll go Jordan. No particular order. Wilt, Bill, Kareem, Hakeem, centers. Tim Duncan, Karl Malone, Charles Barkley, Bob Pettit, Kevin McHale, power forwards. Larry Bird, Kevin Durant, Dr. J, Elgin Baylor, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Jerry West, Allen Iverson, Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, Jason Kidd, John Stockton. Just some memories.
Ditto.
Yeah. Point guards, Magic Johnson, Oscar Robertson, Isaiah Thomas, John Stockton, Jerry West, shooting guards, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Pete Maravich, Allen Iverson.
What up, man?
Small forwards, what up?
What up,
Small
Q?
forwards, Larry Bird, Bernard King, Elgin Baylor, James Worthy. Who else? Mark McGuire. You feel me? Power forwards. Who else? Shit, I can't even think, man. Yeah. Centers. Bill Russell.
Reggie.
Oh yeah, don't let me forget my man Dolph Shades too.
He's better than LeBron.
Way better.
Way better. Billy Cunningham too, the Kangaroo Kid.
This is a damn shame.
Kangaroo Jack.
Oh, Reggie, with no pressure on the line. That's what I'm talking about.
Paul George messed that game up for them.
He fucked it up.
You know Paul George gonna blame it on the coach. I'm blaming
Paul
him.
George, PG-13 showed up right on time.
Yep.
Sure did.
Listen, somebody caught that nigga PPP loan, Paul. PPP loan.
Scam loan.
Personal pussy Paul. Personal pussy Paul.
No, that's PPP George. PPP.
No, PPP. Personal pussy George. Exactly what he is.
That ain't a loan, Dad. That ain't a loan.
Stupid shot, Luca. That's a
Okay, Morris carried. Okay, Morris carried.
Reggie Jackson had the hot hand.
Morris.
All right, they got a window, 101.97. Let's see how this plays out.
Reggie Jackson.
Do not switch. Oh my God.
Oh, God, he switched on.
Barbecue chicken. Oh, that's him.
Oh
He
Lord.
missed it. Oh, you gotta get a rebound.
I better have faith in him.
No.
Paul George defending him. Okay.
Rebounding.
My goodness.
And all those points that in the paint they missed earlier.
Oh, he missed it.
Come on. Got a window. Get the ball out of Paul George's hand. Get the ball to Kawhi, please.
Kawhi got it.
There you go. There you go. M1. Let's go.
That's
right. Okay.
All right.
Man, this game over.
All right, he better make this free throw.
It's over, man.
You got to make this free throw, come down, play solid D, get the rebound.
The game is like close.
40 seconds left, bro.
Not over you. It's not.
You hit this free throw, you come down on defense, you don't foul, you play solid D, you must box out.
There's a lot of game left.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on,
They
man.
can score, but then they turn right back around and Luka.
Nah, you watching the damn game like this. You just can't call it out. It's like close.
Man, this game over, though. Watch Luka come right back down here and score on their ass. Watch.
They got to play solid D. They got to put Kawhi on Luka and not switch. Luka was trying to get Reggie Jackson. They got to hedge the screen and fight through that bitch. They cannot switch.
Yeah, they don't let him. That's how you set him up.
Luka loose as soon as he crosses that line.
I'm watching it, Q. I'm watching it.
Watch.
They're gonna pick on Reggie Jackson if he's out on the floor.
He's out the game right now.
See, look, he got Batum on him. He waiting on another one.
Batum's all right.
They took him out. They took him out.
I told you, Q.
All right, you got to steal, youngster. Good job, Terrence, man. Oh, shit, Paul George.
There you go.
Oh, wow, what is these niggas doing?
What is he doing?
Terrence, man.
Oh my gosh, dog.
That's routine, fellas. That's routine layup, man.
How do you miss a layup, dog?
No, he didn't miss the
He didn't take the layup.
He gave it to Nicholas.
He should have took the layup on the other side. Terrence Mann should have took the layup on the reverse right side.
He gave it to Nicholas.
How do you not give the ball to Kawhi or your best player in that situation?
He should have just finished. Why didn't he just finish?
What is he doing?
Offensive
foul. Oh.
You got to put that up, bro. You was right at the rim. You got to put that up.
But no, they rushed it. They panicked. They should have called a timeout to sell an offensive play.
Yeah, that's what I said.
They're gonna call
exactly.
After the free throw, they gotta go a timeout.
Things that
No,
make
they
you
should
go.
call the timeout when he was going down court.
Yes,
I'm ready to
Jackson,
Call the timeout and draw something up.
Right now.
There you go. Okay, all right. Tyler called
I just got infuriated just now.
Now they got no timeouts now. It's a big break, bro.
Tyler was an idiot.
Mark Cuban looked like a zombie, man.
He was dribbling the ball down the court. Personal pussy. Paul should have called a timeout.
Even him attacking the rim, though, he could have finished on the other side, but you should have dribbled out on the other side and gave it to Kawhi and called the timeout.
Easy on the sideline, bro.
But you knew you shouldn't even. They should just call a timeout. You know they gonna pack the paint.
Kobe fan, you not a Kobe fan if you forgot to put Kobe Bryant in your two guards, bro.
Oh,
you just got exposed, bro. It's okay. We get exposed all the time. It's all right.
Was Gary Payton better than?
Oh yeah, power forwards.
Was Gary Payton better than Kevin Johnson? Yeah, Gary Payton was better than Kevin Johnson.
Oh yeah.
That's not a question.
Yeah, because KJ was still a dog though, but he wasn't better than them.
Oh yeah, KJ was a dog. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, but he wasn't better than Gary. Gary got way more dog in him.
Yeah. Gary had a post game too for a point.
Yeah, exactly. Inside out. KJ was nice though. I ain't gonna take that from
Paul George can redeem himself right here, fellas.
No. Get the ball to Kawhi.
Get the ball to Kawhi.
Give it to Kawhi.
Now.
All right, here goes.
Don't say nothing, Sterling.
All right.
Because your TV ahead of everybody.
Oh!
God damn.
Never mind. Yeah, quiet about it.
Here come Luka. Here come Luka.
Oh, he's paused. Oh.
Damn, man.
He paused.
Airball.
That was just good defense.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was good defense. Yeah.
It was.
Huh? Rondo letting him have it.
That was just
he mad like take the shot.
Oh, they fouled.
What you scared for? Take a shot.
If he hit these free throws, it's over, dog.
Boy, Franklin.
Let's see.
I mean, what kind of play was that? You had 8 seconds. I mean, 9 seconds.
Yeah, bro.
You just threw up a shot. He ain't trying to take him to the rack or nothing. Like, come on, Kawhi. What was that?
Right.
They just can't beat the Mavericks, dog. They can't beat them.
They can
beat them twice.
Stupid.
They can't beat them, dog.
They can. They just acting stupid, dog.
No, they can't, dog. They can't. They can't.
The Mavericks are not a better team than them at all.
This is going 7. This series is going 7,
and the
dog.
Mavericks just got their number.
This will be going 7.
Yeah.
No one ain't.
Going 7 games.
I'm hella mad
This
right
game
now.
done took the heart out of him, dog.
Damn, Mark Cuban look.
It's over.
He look like a.
I want to kill him. I want to kill him right
Paul
now.
George was happening.
Right there. That's
What's that?
demoralizing.
Y'all know Paul just gonna do.
That's demoralizing on your home court.
Go to a psychiatrist.
Man, this series over, dog.
Yeah,
Rondo was just cursing out in the locker room.
That's what you think. It's going 7, bro.
So actually, Rondo about to cuss the whole team out. So this is one of those.
What the
beatings.
fuck? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was this?
If I was Rondo, I'm cussing the whole team
Man, if
out.
I was
Plus
in that
Tyronn
locker room,
Lue.
I'd throw a Gatorade bottle at Terrence Mann's head.
Exactly.
Like, for real,
And that
like,
Nicholas Batum too. And I'm gonna slap Nicholas Batum upside his head.
Man, I don't know why the fuck he passed
Slap Nicholas Batum and dog on Terrence Mann. And I'm a cuss out Tyronn Lue.
But it's like, yo, you ain't played Terrence Mann and shit all series. You ain't been playing Terrence Mann, and then you expect him to perform in the clutch. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, that's a fucking Tyronn Lue problem.
And what's hilarious is Tim Hardaway really was the clutch player, and of course they ain't gonna talk to him. I think he's beside on the other panel, but damn.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway hit.
Are you kidding me, dog? Like, y'all facing elimination, dog.
It's over against the Mavericks. This series over.
I'm watching the game. Like,
this is
I'm
crazy
tight right now, bro. I'm tight.
This just like how the Miami Heat in the Spurs that year when they took out Tim Duncan, and I'm telling you, it's over. It's over, dog. This series over. This game was the death blow, dog.
Some of y'all's a little bit ahead of
This was the
me.
death blow.
Yeah, LB, I was thinking the same thing. They a little ahead of me.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Luka didn't have a good night like that. He was a volume shooter tonight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
Maybe his shoulder will be. I guess it'll be hurt again in 2 days.
Then the crazy thing about it was
Crazy.
they went away from Reggie Jackson. He had the hot hand. He
Say
dropped
what?
like 6. Reggie Jackson had like 6 threes. He had
Rondo
like
went
20.
away
I
from
think
Reggie
like
Jackson.
27 points.
Yeah, but Q, they took Reggie Jackson out because he was a liability on defense. They needed a taller guard who was just as quick to guard Luka, so they put in
There's
Terrence
Reggie
Mann.
right
But
there in the
I still
highlights.
blame Reggie Jackson because Reggie still had an effect on him because Terrence
But
Mann
I
went and did a
wouldn't
little
have took
Reggie
him out,
Jackson
even though
play,
he's a
and then
liability on
Batum
defense.
flew it.
They got plenty of people.
Right, but
for
they was on
defense.
but they was on deep. They was They was on defense. They had just came out of a timeout. They was on defense and they went down on offense without any stoppage. They should have called a timeout, then subbed them back in if they were gonna do
They
that.
should
But
have
they
put
put him in
Rondo.
because they couldn't have him on defense.
I would have went small. They should have put Rondo on.
No,
I
you
would've
don't
went
go
small.
small. You don't go small when it's like 50 seconds on the clock. The game is tied. You don't go small with Luka. Luka's gonna post Reggie Jackson up too easy. You're giving up too. You don't go small. You need a tall guard who has length, who can put a hand up in his face. And that's Terrence Mann. He's like 6'5", 6'6".
Mm-hmm.
But he's not ready for the moment. He needs, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know.
Paul George.
Exactly. That's why I say you should have
would've
called the
had to
timeout and
sacrifice
subbed
either
his ass
way.
out.
How you? I
Right.
get what you're saying,
But they should have
but they
called the
would've had to
timeout and set up a
sacrifice
play.
Either way.
They
They
should
would
have
have
called
to
a timeout, set
sacrifice
up
the
a play for
defense
Kawhi
or the
Leonard.
offense.
That's
Either
what
way.
should have happened.
What a
Either way,
bozo.
someone was gonna have to go, dog.
What a bozo, dog.
And if it was me, then I'm gonna leave my firepower out there. That's have the hot hand. I don't care. I'm going. Somebody else gonna have to step up for defense. I'm on Luka, dog.
I'm sure as hell not putting Reggie
Somebody
Jackson in.
ain't no way.
Paul George got to play better though. Q. I mean, at the end of the day, he's the second star, man.
Oh, we know about PPP. We already know about
PP Le Pew.
That nigga said we know about PPP.
We know about him.
That's
Single-handedly
funny.
broke up this whole damn franchise.
You mean like PPP, like the PPP
And
loan?
then the crazy thing about it is, I'm sick of Paul George. Dog. Hold on, let me rant, dog. I'm sick of Paul. He talked all that crap about Montrez. Talk that crap. Oh, we got rid of our problem. Hell, I can't tell you the damn problem. The problem. You and Montrez is the damn problem. Both of y'all be damn crying. Now this big ugly ass, dreadhead ass mama crying on the damn Lakers. Thought thinking shit gonna be sweet. And LeBron used you, G. LeBron used you. Shoot. No,
but I mean, Paul George, he had 20.
Single-handedly broke up that franchise.
He had
break it up now. It got to be
Paul George. He had 23.
I don't give it 23. It ain't good enough. Don't try to
now you're sounding like
I'm just saying. He had 23.
Well, Kawhi was the one struggling tonight. That's who
he got 19, 20.
That man Q said LeBron. No, the stripper ruined it.
Down the stretch, Paul George threw that damn game away.
Bro, when you have Reggie Jackson as the guy who has the hot hand during the game, then you know that's a problem.
Reggie had 20.
That's true.
Yo, did Luke Kennard play at all today?
No.
I've been on the stream with y'all. I'm just making sure he ain't played. Cousins ain't played. Beverly ain't played.
Yeah, like the Clippers are only playing like 8 people, Dad.
Yeah, that's it.
Tyrone Lue and Paul George ruined the damn thing. Period.
Well, there's always Uber, Ty Lue.
Y'all always dump on Reggie Jackson. Yeah, everybody know Reggie Jackson. He sucks, but
he shot them out the game.
Damn stretch. In the end, this series here, Paul George, Paul PPPP.
Ty Lue might be done, fellas.
No, it's 4 P's.
Yeah, but also, man, Kawhi got to step up. Though, Kawhi had a bad night too. You know,
he had a good first half. He was
everybody had bad games, B.
And then in the second half, he didn't do shit.
Yeah, but if you that guy, dog, you got to step up when it count more, dog.
Yeah,
he been dominating this whole series. This was his first bad one, but this was the wrong time. It's timing, man. You right.
Right. His timing, and plus, not only that, dog. You know, you playing with Paul George, just like Michael Jordan was playing with Pippen. He knew, okay, I know I got a ball before quarter. You know,
depend on Paul George.
You knew he had to step up. You know, Kawhi, I mean, I understand Kawhi should have been more aggressive. He should have got to the
I want to bet one of y'all. Y'all talking about
he was shooting too many bad shots.
I always want to bet with somebody. Come on, man. Shit.
Dude, this is going 7, bro.
No, it ain't. This was the death blow, dog.
So what bet you got, Q?
I don't bet any money. This ain't going to 7.
Dog, I'm not giving up no, bro.
I ain't no fool, Q. I ain't gonna put no money, but I think it's going 7, bro.
I bet Q 20 that it goes 7.
20.
Yep.
Shit, I might have to get in on this.
All right.
I think Paul George is summoning his inner Nick Anderson, man.
Nah, don't do him like that. Don't do Nick Anderson like that. Come on.
Look, Kawhi should have went to the basket more. He should have drove to the hole more. He could have got to the foul line. Kawhi was settling for these dumb shots, dog.
Absolutely.
Come on, if you're the guy, man, you got to take over. It's like go ahead, T.
He wasn't even aggressive in the second half like that.
Right.
He was cooking in the first half.
That's what HD is saying. You should have,
that's what I'm saying.
You should have gone to the hole. You should have, used the mid range a lot more. Got to the line more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Got fouled. Get some foul shots.
Hey, fellas, I got a question for y'all. Can anybody look up what is Serge Ibaka's injury?
I think it's back, ain't it?
It's his back.
It's his back. Okay, now follow me. This nigga in every highlight I'm watching right now at the crib, he's on his feet the whole time. Now I don't know. I've never really had a bad back. This nigga's never sitting.
No, you can with him, bro. With a bad back, dog.
All right, I just wanted to make sure. Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure.
like you can't do extensive work. Like you can't pick something up or you can post up, do things.
Damn,
like
man, he trying to seem like he a LeBron James faking injuries or something. Damn,
bro. Listen, that's what I was trying. That's why I wanted to ask y'all what his injury was.
I don't think Serge is faking. I think Serge is really hurt because when he got hurt, dog, like I think he got
Luka's faking.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know what, Serge? He eats a pretty balanced protein diet from what
But
I
that's
heard.
not the
Allegedly.
problem. No, they're fine. The problem is Kawhi has got to be aggressive down the stretch. He can't settle for these shots. He has to be aggressive. What I would do is I would be passive in the first half, and then I'll come out the second half aggressive.
Yeah, cooking.
Yeah,
like Kobe and Mike used to do.
Right. You know why it's not going to 7?
Why?
You know why it's not going to 7? Because like T said, they only play 8 guys. Your players are tired.
But all the road teams have won this past season. The Mavericks suck at home, bro. They are terrible. They've lost all their games at home.
They're a mirror of America's favorite football team, which happens to be my team.
Got to do is go back to Dallas. Clippers have done good on the road. The Clippers suck at home. They're the same way. So all they got to do is win on the road, and then this will go back to game 7.
Going 7, bro.
It's still a chance. The Mavericks suck at home, dog. That's why when everybody said the Mavericks went up 2-0, I was the only one saying, bro, it's going to go back to 7, dog. They're going to win the next 2, and they won the next 2. And the Mavericks did the same thing they did, come out hot. They faded near the end. It's just that Tim Hardaway got lucky and hit a good 3-point shot when he was cold all night. So it happened. I'm not worried about it. Like the Mavericks are not that good. They're a streaky team. If Luka played terrible in the second half. If you watch all the games this series, he has sucked in the second half. He's been terrible. First half he'll cook. Second half he broke.
And Utah will sweep the Mavericks.
Utah sweep the Mavericks.
They will sweep the Mavericks.
I don't know. This team here, man, they just got the Clippers number, dog. I don't know.
Styles make fights. I agree with that, bro. But if Dallas win this series, that's it. That's it.
Oh yeah, if they win the series. Oh yeah, Ballmer firing everybody.
HT, all I gotta say is it's the Clippers.
I heard Kawhi might go to the Heat.
Listen, it's just, and you know what I'm saying. Like they got a lot going against them, like the Clippers do. You know what I'm saying?
Kawhi might go to the Heat. They lose.
To lose down in the stretch like that, how they lost tonight, I don't think they can recover from it. I don't know. That's just me.
Nah, they ain't that. It ain't like that.
Look,
They only lost by 5 points.
It was like I was saying.
They only lost by 5, but to lose like that, though.
Dog, they lost the first 2 games, Q. They got their ass whooped the first 2 games.
Yeah, the first 2 games.
It don't matter. All they got to do is Kawhi has to play aggressive down the stretch.
Man, they should have won.
That's it.
It was no.
And they need Paul George to have like a 30-point game too with him. You know what I'm saying?
Has that happened yet in this series, fellas?
Well, he went off games 3 and 4.
Right. That's what I'm saying. They're a good road team. They suck at home. It's the same with the Mavericks.
This is going 7, and the question is tomorrow over? Now, is tomorrow night, is that a wrap? That's my question, or is that shit going
tomorrow night?
Suns and Lakers.
Who you talking about? Phoenix and the Lakers.
Oh, man. You know
the Lakers are going to end up skiing.
LeBron lose. I don't know why y'all caught up in that bull crap.
You know what time it is.
I've seen this before. I've seen this shit before.
We've all seen
everybody panicking. LeBron gonna come out. His team gonna win. Which somebody who's a role player gonna ball out. And he gonna get the credit. He gonna be like, well, you know, everybody doubted me.
Chris Paul might fake that injury tomorrow.
What is the
deal?
deal?
Chris Paul
He tried to grab him.
faking the injury.
He about to fake that.
Yeah, he tried to grab him in game 5.
No, I said he's gonna do that shit tomorrow.
Yeah, he's gonna do the same thing.
And my DC Young Fly voice. And my DC Young Fly voice. Fuck you mean? He been trying to throw the game. Fuck you mean?
And I don't necessarily know if Luka's all the way hurt like that.
He ain't hurt.
Luke ain't hurt like that. Man, I was telling Cino the other night, Cino, don't believe that crap. Stop it. This dude is an actor.
Front runner. He was doing all that hooping and hollering.
Right. Come on. His pride got hurt. His pride got hurt in game 3 and 4 when they busted his ass.
Yeah, he be looking like he always about to cry, man. I'm like,
That's what I'm saying. It was the doggone physicality that I was messing him up. Shoot.
God damn, Shaq got on an ugly ass suit.
That's what I said.
God damn, dog. You can't press.
I suddenly want some sandwiches, man. Nigga look like a tablecloth.
Man, that shit look like a picnic. You know when you go on a picnic, who did it, and you put the jacket down, that's what his jacket and all that look like.
Yeah, I'm starting to get hungry now, man. I'm trying to watch.
He channeling his Craig Sagan.
Right.
No, Craig Sagan. Y'all remember when Kevin Garnett was like burnt?
It was tailored. This shit was tailored. That nigga there is flammable.
HD, I think I'm gonna take it back, man. My senses is coming to me.
You can take it back, dog, but I'm just telling you, I've been watching because I'm out here in Texas, Q. So I watch the Mavericks, Spurs, Rockets. I know how all 3 of these teams play. The Mavericks have sucked at home. They lost most of their big games at home. They suck at home. When they get back home, they're going to start off hot. Then they're going to lose. Paul George is somebody going to come alive. They're going to win. It's going to go to 7. Now, I do agree with you. Dallas could win the series because I believe they could win game 7. I believe they could take game 7.
Oh, hell yeah,
could.
You better
I believe that. I believe that.
Kawhi needs to show up for both games, man.
You haven't noticed about Kawhi being
You got to, dog. Like as much as I want to hate on Paul George, we know what Paul George is.
Exactly.
We gotta stop always deflecting shit. Like, it's okay to go after the best player. Like, look, you want to be. We grew up in the era where T grew up watching Isaiah Thomas take over games, messed up knee, ankle, whatever. He still balled out. We done seen Magic Johnson hurt playing ball out when they needed him to.
Dude, we didn't see Michael Jordan play through a doggone food poisoning. You feel me? Yeah, you dropped damn near 40 points.
Food poisoning. So I don't want to hear this crap, dog. Kawhi got to step up. I'm tired of this. Kawhi always do this. He always do this and we deflect and blame. It's like, look, man, y'all fired our coach. Y'all fired Doc Rivers. Y'all got rid of Montrez, like Q said. You were saying Trez was the problem. Now
and lemon pepper Lou.
Now the ball is tipped in your corner, man. Step up.
Yeah, it's your team. Right, Chris, and Lemon Pepper Lou. They said he was the problem too. Yep.
Right, exactly. They said Lemon Pepper Lou was the problem too. So it's like, come on, dog. Like we gotta stop all this, dog. It's like we gotta be honest. It's like, look, Kawhi Leonard, man, I love him and all, but he should have stayed his ass in Toronto.
I always said that.
He should have stayed. He should have stayed in Toronto, dog.
Maybe so.
He should have. This team is not.
He could have had Serge cooking for him.
Right.
He'd have been straight.
This team is not mentally tough because in Toronto, albeit Kyle Lowry, we could call him Kyle Lousy, but Kyle Lowry came up big, way bigger than any of these guys in the playoffs.
Yeah.
These guys have not came up big like him.
Yeah. Only Rondo.
Or Norm Powell and all them guys. Or Siakam. It's like, come on, dog. You could have stayed and won multiple championships. Who was gonna stop you?
Yeah.
Like he would have been a god. He would have been a god at Toronto, dog.
Exactly. What?
Yeah,
he won a championship in Toronto?
Yep. He was. He had the keys to the whole freaking city.
Right.
They're in the country.
But you know he wanted to go home, so it's like, okay.
Y'all remember what they offered him?
Yeah, but he wanted to go home. So
and they was going to bring somebody to Toronto out of free agency. They was looking at Russell Westbrook. They was looking to bring somebody there to help him out a little bit.
Yo, do y'all remember what they offered him though?
Yeah.
Toronto?
They offered him the Supermax. He was gonna get 200-some million.
No, not just that. Remember, you can look this up too. They offered him. They gave him like a $12 million paid condo, and like the keys to the city and the one restaurant.
Yeah, free for life.
He was a lifetime on. He could eat there for free for life.
Yep.
It was a steakhouse.
Man, hey, I know it's cold, but hey, man, I'd have stayed my ass in Toronto.
Hey, Steve, can I tell you guys what the Clippers gave him?
You said what?
Can I tell you what the Clippers gave him under the table?
What?
So he has so he doesn't live in LA. He lives by San Diego.
Right.
So he gets bomber pays for his chopper to come from there to there. He has a penthouse in Hollywood.
Hey, Chris, wasn't his helicopter pilot the same as Kobe's?
Probably.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
But Kawhi lives a little bit farther than where Kobe's from.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about wasn't his pilot the one that passed away?
Yeah.
Wasn't his pilot also?
Yeah, I think so. I know it was the Kardashian pilot.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. But man, ain't no way I would have. Dog, man, if they would have made a statue of Kawhi, dog, in Toronto.
Man, but look,
they still might.
Look, basically, everybody, this is how I feel. This is just me speaking the shooting the shit. I feel like if they lose this series, they're gonna get rid of Paul George and everybody, and they're gonna bring in somebody else. Team up with Kawhi.
I agree with that.
I think they might sign back. Did he sign his contract? Did he sign his contract?
Did he what? No, he didn't sign the contract. He didn't sign the contract yet, dog. But the thing is, where is he gonna go? Like, he wants to come to LA. He wants to stay in LA. Is he gonna go to the Warriors? Is he gonna go to Golden State?
I've been hearing rumors about the Heat. That's what I've been hearing.
There it is.
Man, they better go get ice
about Shaq jacket, bro. Look like a doggone picnic blanket.
Yeah, that's what I'm watching too. Nick, they flaming
blanket. That's what I said. This shit like a picnic blanket. That boy jacket's so ugly.
Hey, Steve, what if he went to Phoenix?
Yeah, because Phoenix is close to LA too.
No, he ain't going to Phoenix.
It's only a
go to ice trade game.
He not finna go to Phoenix.
It's only an hour flight.
I believe he gonna stay, and what they gonna do is get rid of Paul George and everybody.
Really, they gotta start all over. Just keep somehow Kawhi, try to keep him, and just start all over. Dog.
That's what they would. That's what they're probably gonna end up doing if they lose to Dallas.
Yeah,
because this
and Kawhi may never get another chip again too.
They built this team.
Oh no, he's not gonna get another chip again because KD on his ass.
Oh yeah.
KD want to win, dog.
Oh yeah.
So many organizations, and you know what? The Clippers just one of them organizations, man. I've been saying it. Certain organizations just can't win for some reason.
They cursed, dog. Somebody gonna put a voodoo hex on that.
Oh, it's their name. It's their name. The Clippers.
You know what? If the Clippers moved from LA and went somewhere else, I bet you they would win.
Yeah, go to Seattle.
Let's move to Delaware.
No, they're not going to Seattle. They're going to Seattle.
No, I'm just saying. That's pretty
cool. They could go to San Diego. Yeah. Why not? They go to San Diego.
There's actually more Clipper fans there than.
Well, right. There you go. Right. There you go. They go to San Diego.
They go to San Diego or San Francisco.
They'll both be playing in the Forum.
Nah, San Francisco has the Warriors.
No, that's Warriors. No, that's Golden State. No, that's Oakland and San Francisco. That's Warrior country. Uncle Frank could cuss their ass out every day, man. Get all these damn Clippers out of here. This bullshit. What going on here? I'm trying to smoke my Duhan around this bitch. That's Clippers shit. Man, I'll be with them. Nobody want to Oakland and San Fran, nigga. Hell,
man. They might need to move them to Tampa or something, man.
They gonna go back to the days of Ron Harper and Mark Jackson.
Hey, Q, I'm getting a Clipper jersey tomorrow if they move to Tampa area.
Where
Nigga,
the Clippers?
They gonna be like, I thought you like the Magic. Nope, that's
sounds
Orlando,
terrible.
nigga. This St. Pete area, nigga. We got the Clippers, nigga. They can move to St. Pete.
That sounds terrible. I'm sorry.
He said that sounds terrible.
Orlando, Tampa Clippers. Oh my God.
Hey, Nick killed the whole thing. Like, look, man, that's terrible. The Tampa.
That don't even sound right. That don't even sound right. Tampa Clippers.
I hate this name.
It's over. That's what you said, bro. That's the Clippers.
Come on.
The name is the Clippers. That's a dumbass name anyway.
That's a bum ass name anyway.
It is a dumbass name. The Clippers.
The Clippers.
Yeah, the Clippers is a dumbass name. They could be the Tampa. They need a whole new makeover, dog. They just need to start from scratch, a whole new makeover.
Or go to Vegas.
Move their ass to Tampa.
Yep, I agree, Rob B. That's the smartest thing you said in a while.
What do you say?
If Clippers don't win, they will replace Paul George and Lou. Yeah, I agree. I think Chauncey Billups will be the coach.
Yeah, have Chauncey Billups that coach, change the name, move their ass to Tampa. That's the verdict. Man.
Hey, somebody's sleeping.
Damn, not done.
Yep, that's T.
There go Draymond, boy.
That's T. You good, T, man. Go ahead and go to sleep, my boy.
Yeah, go ahead and put him on mute.
You good.
Yeah.
Let's go, man. Get him some rest. That man work hard, man.
Yeah, man.
You said what?
So Q, you said you reneging on your comments, so you think it's going 7, bro?
We know they moved to.
Yeah, he took back the thing, man. He good because me and Q got a bet. I mean, me and Q got a bet going on the Wilder and Fury fight. So,
hey Q, how much are the tickets for the Logan Paul and Mayweather? Is it expensive?
Man, nobody's gonna watch that.
Man, I don't even know. I didn't even look up the tickets for that.
How much is it, Chris? How much is it?
Man, ain't nobody finna go to that crap.
Oh man, that's paper. That's must-see TV on Sunday.
You being way. You capping. You think nobody going to that?
No, I'm saying I said that I don't. I mean, I'm saying like who going to that?
Exactly. I'm gonna watch.
Yeah, I mean,
a lot of people that ain't got nothing to
the
do on the
biggest fight of
Sunday.
the year besides the Fury fight.
Well, I ain't watching that shit.
I'm gonna watch it on the Fire Stick.
Yeah,
I just found out that I can do that on my Fire Stick, so I ain't gotta pay no damn money for it.
Hey, we ain't even talk about the Nuggets and the Blazers. What y'all think that is that going 7 or is it a wrap?
That's going 7.
Another 7.
That's a back and forth series.
Yeah.
I need Urkel to come through, man. Damn. Shit. Come on, Jalil. Do I gotta play the Family Matters thing? Damn.
Yeah, you gonna have to. You gonna have to. Los Angeles strippers does it again. No, goddamn Paul George ain't called no damn timeout like he should have.
No, and not just that.
Vaccinated P.
Down the stretch. He turned the ball over.
Yep, and then Kawhi ass wasn't aggressive. He's shooting all these pretty ass jumpers.
You saw Rondo told him something too.
Man, you know who gonna show up for the Lakers game? I'm gonna tell y'all who gonna show up for the Lakers game. HBK.
Oh yeah.
You know who HBK is?
Kobe fan. Adam Silver is a
this guy. Sorry,
let me tell you why he's a terrible.
That's Genie Boy toy.
Let me tell
Adam
you,
Silver slipper.
Adam Silver is the reason why our league is weak.
Yes.
You have all this talent. You see the Grizzlies and Jazz. They did not promote the Jazz at all. They've been hating on the Jazz all year. They've been treating the Jazz like crap. This is your number 1 seed. Then you got other teams. They're not promoting. They didn't even promote. They didn't even promote the Blazers and Nuggets. That's been a good series. They ain't been promoting that.
They don't promote none of their young talent.
They got it on the NBA TV.
It's like everybody doesn't have access to NBA TV, dog. They could have put that on primetime television, bro.
What's up, Chris?
In the NFL and the playoff games, they don't play back to back over each other's games. In the NBA, you had the Laker game, and then you had the Denver game in NBA TV. A lot of people don't have that channel.
That's what I was saying.
They don't give a shit about those teams.
Adam Silver.
And they don't give a shit about. They're gonna move you to NBA TV. That's what.
That's what me and Chris is that. But plus the NFL, you have to play these games overlapping because there's so many games they got to play. But you don't. But you put your big time games that have been good on prime time.
But I'm talking about in the playoffs. They don't overlap with each other. They're all in separate times.
No. That's what I'm saying. You have to do it like that, Chris, because most of the people who watch aren't at home. If you started early like you do the NFL games, see NFL you can do that because it's only one game each weekend. With basketball, you got a 7-game series. So what they need to do is, it's okay they're overlapping. Put your games like the Blazers and the what's their name? The Nuggets. That game last night should have been on prime time. And the Lakers should have been on the back channel. That's what should have been. Then today you should have had today was fine. The Hawks and Knicks put it first, and then it just blew out at the end, and then this game was good. The Clippers and Mavs was a good game, but they're not. That game got promoted because Luka's playing, so they could promote Luka. So that was a good game. So that's what I'm saying. You got to know how to do this. Adam Silver has spent too much time trying to build LeBron instead of building the whole league. That's the reason David Stern was good, even though he made mistakes too. Like T said early on, he made mistakes. But David Stern learned how to, even though this is the 90s and we're promoting Jordan, we still got to promote the talent so people will watch. That's why the 90s was, most people would say, was when basketball arrived. When it really was the 80s was the golden era, but the 90s is when basketball arrived because you had all these teams and you had your big markets doing well. LA was doing well. New York was doing well. Chicago was a big market doing well. So that's why it was great to watch it in the 90s. But in the 2000s came, it was good. But if Kobe wouldn't have got that allegation, the game would have evolved even more because he would have been able to carry it, and then you would have had to with y'all guys in the Spurs. Y'all would have carried the 2000s. The Spurs and the Lakers carried the 2000s. So that's why the 2000s was great because your best players, they had rivalries. But this guy, LeBron, he switched so many teams so damn much, it has killed the fan bases off. So nobody really root for a team anymore. It's I root for the player now. And that's what's wrong with the game. If you went back, if the player stayed on the team and did like they soft ass would do, this goes for not LeBron, Kawhi, all of these guys stayed with one team and just fought it out and did what they do, then the NBA would have been big in the 2010s. It would have been better because
overall it goes back to players not wanting to compete. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, teams teams back in the 80s especially, they stayed together for like 5 or 6 years. You know what I'm saying? They actually got a chance to build chemistry with each other, and now nowadays you really don't have that because
I didn't block you.
And I honestly feel like also that the NBA need to start having games, especially the big primetime games, back on NBC.
Right.
Yeah. Well, not only that, Q. What the NBA has to do is they have to promote the guys that are on the teams. Like Donovan Mitchell and Giannis stayed where they were at. You should have been promoting them ASAP.
They should be promoting.
They have a fan base where they're at. So if you promote that, then that'll carry a long way. They're promoting all these guys who are jumping teams, and that's what's killing the game because you only basically could see, oh well, I'm gonna go with LeBron because that's all they market, and he's on Miami this year. Oh, he's on Cleveland now.
He's woke.
Oh, now he's on the Lakers. All of a sudden, these people are some fake Laker fans walking around with 20.
You see in the NFL, they're already promoting Thursday Night Football with Joe Burrow versus
Exactly. The young talent. That's why I was saying they don't need the NBA don't even promote John Morant. They don't promote De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, well, Rick,
They don't
well,
promote.
what up, my boy Rick, man?
They don't promote their young talent.
The players, no, the players don't want to compete like that. I mean, the players don't want to. Rick, the players today, they're because of Shaquille O'Neal being on Inside the NBA, rubbing it in Charles' face. Oh, you didn't win a ring. We have this mindset that they've given these young players that if you don't win a ring, you ain't nothing. Your career's trash. Well, that's not the case. I have guys who haven't won a ring over a lot of guys who won a ring. Like
Reggie Miller.
because I love Wade cool, but I'm not putting him over Karl Malone. I'm sorry.
I'm not putting him over George Gervin.
Right, I can't put him over George Gervin. Those are guys who were all-stars and just dominated what they were doing. It's just that their teams they played on, they just couldn't get there.
Right. For multiple years, George Gervin put the Spurs on his back for multiple
And
years.
I could see if it was like James Harden, who had went all the way to the Western Conference Finals for years battling the Warriors. But we're not talking about him, man. We talking about, once again, that era before James. And James, I guess, is to blame too. But I look at James Harden a little bit different. I'm like, well, he was playing against the Warriors for like 3 to 4 years in the Western Conference Finals. That's about it, man. Them dudes don't compete.
Well,
man.
James, the problem wasn't James. The problem was the thing is James Harden, him and Chris Paul couldn't get along. James Harden, when he had Kevin McHale, he should have kept Kevin McHale because what Kevin McHale did was he challenged James and he put James in position to not have all the onus on him for the whole game. He just needed James down the stretch, and that's when we found out James isn't a real strong player down the stretch. He's really a role player, but he just has superstar talent. And that's what's going on with a lot of these guys. That's why if the rules were the same, like when we were growing up, we would have beated all these soft ass players out, and we actually would see who can ball.
There you go.
These guys are weak as hell. Like Nick, I think Nick said on a while back, he said it perfectly. Like, man, if we had the hand checking rules, we would see who real and who not, who got game and who don't got game. And these European players, I think they would have made it. I just think they would have toughened up. Some of them would have made it.
Not just the hand checking, but the overall physical.
I'm not a big fan of the hand checking
real quick, because y'all have to understand something. The basketball, ever since it was created, was always a physical game to begin with. It's just that during maybe the mid 2000s started, with the defensive 3-second violation calls, you know what I'm saying? The big man not being able to protect the rim like they should. The physicality overall was, started to dwindle away. The
and it was
fouls
real,
they included in
real basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And players, if the physicality was the way it was in the 80s and the 90s, right now, you know what I'm saying? A lot of players would be.
That's what I'm saying. They missed the style of play. Like, I'm not a big fan of the hand checking rule. To me, hand checkers for guys who can't move their feet on defense. But
that's not always the case, bro. That's not always the case.
True. Okay, then why is the defense trash now?
Well, they don't play defense.
There's no hand checking. Why is the scoring up more? Because what that has to do with anything?
No, I'm just saying.
I'm not saying.
Hand checking don't make you a better defender.
I'm just asking a question.
Yeah, it does make it better. Hand checking does make it better.
No, hold on. I'm asking Rob B. I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong. I'm just asking why, because from what I've seen, when you take hand checking away, you've taken away the ability to really play defense and to move the offensive player. And the offensive player to me was much better back in the day because they had to work on extra parts of their game. They could just stick one trick pony and then say, you know what? There's no hand checking, so all I got to do is shoot threes all day. Back in the day, you hand check, you can't really get off like you do. So you had to work on an extra step, an extra pump fake, an extra, hezzy step. You had
Exactly, and also
for
you
that
had to
stuff.
actually work on tightening up your handles as well, because as we know,
Right.
you were taught to dribble inside the
You can
box.
still do that without hand checking.
Wow.
Say what?
They need to stop calling all these ticky tack fouls.
That's what we're saying. Yeah, that's what's messing up the
Okay,
game
but
overall.
what hand checking does, Rob B, hand checking, it didn't make the game bad. What it did was it slowed the offense down. Like it wouldn't let the guy have easy reigns to do what they do. That's why Luka Doncic's going off for 40 and something, because you can't really hand check them or really be physical with them. That's why it's so easy. That's all I'm saying.
Steph,
Like
a
check it
couple of
wasn't
them.
just I'm just gonna put this hand on you and I'm gonna push you here. No, it was just to keep you at bay so you won't be getting to your spot so easy. Without hand checking, it's easy to get to your spot. Like it's real easy. I can get to my spot all the time, wet. That's why these guys are scoring at a high clip now. Because Paul George, would he really be averaging in the 20s if there was really hand checking? I think he would be averaging 17 or 18. Right.
Right. Exactly.
And another thing to add on to that with hand checking, it's like the way guys dribble nowadays, you wouldn't be able to do that because guys,
That's
the
what I
way the
was saying.
game is set up, guys aren't in the post anymore. They're spread out around the perimeter, and there's a lot more space. So you could literally do a bunch of step backs and just 1-2 handle, between your legs, back crossover, step back. You couldn't do all these step backs and hezzy steps back then because I would get up on you and I would put my hands on you and I would force you one way. So it's like the dribbling, the handles some of these guys have, it's because there's more space nowadays and you can't touch anybody. You can't just hezzy anybody and keep just doing step backs and step backs when it's hand check.
So to answer Kobe fan, the commissioner, Silver 2 scoops and a twist, he cringes when LeBron and them get physical. You know what I mean? When somebody get physical with. Therefore, that's why the league is trash now.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, style of play.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why the NFL is still going. Even though they had to change some of their rules as far as hits to the head and stuff, you still couldn't take out, the violence out of football.
Correct.
Right.
However, there is quarterbacks throwing for all these mega yards
Right.
because
But
no
with
one's
Aaron,
hitting them like that.
right, who did it? You said what I was saying. You
Some
got
of these
all
quarterbacks
these
wouldn't
receivers.
last, bro.
Dog, you got all these receivers getting all these yards because you can't tap their ass like you used to do. That's how you knew what receiver was tough and which one wasn't. That's why you got guys like OBJ who over glorified. If OBJ played in the 90s when I was coming up, we'd have peeled his blonde haired ass a long time ago. And he'd have went to go play basketball, dog. Guys like Hines Ward, Steve Smith, Terrell Owens. Even though I'm not a fan of Terrell Owens made his money going across the middle. And he used to take punishment from safeties, linebackers. That was how the game was played. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Take
Kingdom
something away.
McCardell, all them dudes.
When you take something away, you enhance something else. So the ability to get like Cole Beasley and Stephon Diggs and all these guys who run, dog, they would have been peeled back in the day. That's why I don't compare the players of today, even in basketball, to the players of back in the day, because they wouldn't make it. It's too physical. Like Curry, he would be a bench player. He couldn't start. He'll be hurt after 5 minutes because they'll be jamming they'll run a 3/4 arm press on him. And he done.
Right. Not only that, him coming off the screen, they'll jam him coming off the screen.
Right.
Can you see somebody like a young Mitch Richmond, like somebody like Caruso trying to watch him, man, back in the day?
Right.
Mitch Richmond,
Back in the day, niggas was dunking on 4 or 5 people. That was exciting.
Right. Yeah, exactly. That's where the posterization, that's where the posters came from.
Right.
Defenders, big man actually
exactly.
Guarding the paint.
And it's no disrespect to Russell Westbrook, man. No disrespect to Russ. But Russ couldn't be doing all that back in the day because there's power forwards that would have to go talk to him and say, listen, man, I'm trying to feed my family by getting rebounds, fool.
There you go.
Period.
You go.
Yeah. Hell, none of these players could. The only player that I think superstar or whatever that could play back in the day is probably Jimmy Butler, Jimmy Butler, and Kawhi Leonard. That's it.
No, Kevin could. I mean, Kevin would have to adjust his game. Kyrie would have to adjust a little bit.
Oh hell,
Kyrie got the real
Kyrie
handles.
and Kevin.
Hell no.
Listen,
Hell no.
From watching these games, can't no player today play back in the day. It's too
Damn, he
physical.
said no player.
It's too physical, dog. Like I was watching the other day. It's too physical. I watched the classic game the other day. It was I think the Golden State Warriors playing the Kings back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Mitch Richmond and them.
Mm-hmm.
Like
You don't think Jimmy Butler could play in the early 2000s?
Jimmy Butler, you have to
Jimmy
understand something. Jimmy Butler's injury prone, dog.
He's injured. All these guys are injury prone, dog.
Yeah, that's true too. Kyrie's injury prone. You right. Kevin's injury prone.
Kevin Durant. You see his son. Kevin Durant.
Kobe was playing the last player that probably played
You take away the PEDs, the king.
Rick popped them in the chest.
Rick, if Durant come down the hole or Durant trying to do all that shooting, what they used to do is could slide their foot under you when you land.
Mm-hmm.
Once he do that, he's done. How's he gonna take that? Steph Curry, I would do the same thing to him.
Steph Curry.
Anytime you got TJ McConnell like getting buckets, man, that's why I be laughing at these young dudes when they be trying to tell us how great these athletes is. I'm like, man, TJ McConnell's out there killing, and you know these freak. What is the boy from Atlanta we said the other day? HD with these funny last names. There's like 17 Bogdanovich. God damn, how many of them is there?
Yeah. Yeah, these guys live for the three.
Yeah, most of these Euro players wouldn't make it.
Right.
All of them wouldn't make it.
Oh, not even Euro players, Robbie. Most of these players in general wouldn't make it because of the physicality. Because see, look
at Embiid, man. Embiid, look at Joker. He lost all that weight, and he's still like something's wrong with his tone, man. Something's wrong.
Yeah, big tub of lord. That's what Joker is.
Dude, they be sitting here talking about Luka.
It's fools now, man.
Like one of them backyard
fools now, dog.
I got that from my cousin. He called him a big tub of lord. I was saying,
man, it's the food, man. It's all this GMO crap they put in our food.
That is.
Oh, and we ain't even gonna mention Q the PEDs. A lot of these players is on PEDs.
Yeah.
We ain't even talking about like, look.
Allegedly.
My fault. But like even Giannis, now, I think Giannis could play back then. But he would be like Ralph Sampson.
Giannis, oh no, Ralph Sampson was way better than Giannis. Way better.
Definitely more skilled than him.
Better than Giannis, dog. Ralph Sampson had a way better post game, and not only that, he could pass from out the post as well. Ralph Sampson,
and he could shoot.
And it's crazy because then that goes to show you that the MVP the last 2 years, Ralph Sampson's better than him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you gotta understand the game. See, people gotta understand the big man deal they were supposed to do. They played in the post. No, the players today, Rick Jones, aren't more skilled. The players today are more athletic. Or more like
allegedly.
The players today are not more skilled. The only reason why they make that argument is because the players are shooting at a higher rate and at a farther rate in the handles. They're dribbling better, but it's kind of like a bodybuilder. You know, when you see somebody that's got a good physique and then all of a sudden they just unload on chest and biceps, and it's like, bro, you done neglected your back, your legs, your triceps, but you just got this heavy chest and these heavy biceps. That's all it is.
See, I don't know if they're more athletic, bro. I don't know if none. I'm starting to realize none of these kids
they're not
are
more athletic. Dog, personally, these players today are
they not more athletic. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's some guys they could do some dunks and shit, but these dudes aren't dunking on 4 or 5 catch like that. You know what I'm
saying? It's like, bro, dude. Like I hadn't seen footage of Bill Russell jumping from the free throw line and
Me too, Nick. Me too, bro.
In the layup and from the free throw line in Converse, Chuck Taylor's, bro.
I think
that's all they had back then.
I think they are more athletic today, but they're not more durable.
There's nobody today in the game more athletic than Wilt Chamberlain. Nobody.
I mean, that's like all time athletic, but just general player.
They not more
What
athletic
about Bill Russell?
Either. Bill Russell could run the 100 yards and all that stuff too.
Yeah.
What about Spencer Haywood?
Elgin Baylor.
Yep, Elgin
You don't have
Baylor.
a player in this league, bro,
You
stronger than
got
Moses
one. You got
Malone.
one player like that on each team today, like Ja Morant.
What? Okay, now the guards have gotten a little bit more athletic. I'll give you that. The guards.
Zion.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, Zion look, he getting this shit. He ain't made it to the playoffs yet. See, and he ain't got in the dunk contest yet. He ain't got in the dunk contest yet.
That's true.
I'm just saying, make sense. Just like LeBron never got in the dunk contest.
Okay,
LeBron never was in no dunk contest.
Rob B, you got Alonzo Mourning. Is there anybody more athletic than he was? No.
You got a center.
You got an early Shaq.
You
got an early Shaquille O'Neal. No, there's nobody more athletic than him. You had Dominique,
Sean Kemp,
Michael Jordan. You had Vince Carter. You had
even HD. Not to cut you off. Even somebody like a Daryl Griffith, man.
Right, Daryl Griffin, Connie Hall.
But that's like early 2000. That's like the modern era.
Larry Nance.
Griffin's in the 80s.
Larry Griffin didn't play for no 2000.
I mean,
we ain't even mentioned Kobe and Eddie Jones and
Eddie Jones
young Chris Webber, the big bad
young
wolf.
Chris Webber was running the court with the ball full speed. Rasheed Wallace,
Clyde the Glide,
all these guys.
Clyde the Glide, trust me.
That's what I'm saying. It's just that
Larry Johnson,
Kersey.
Skill and athleticism, dude. You just said today's players are more skilled than that. No, they're not. They're neither. Kevin Durant, a lot of these players today, 60 or 70% of the players today don't have a left hand. Back in the day, your left hand, you were supposed to have a left hand. A lot of these guys can only
I ain't
go.
gonna lie. I got a nice left hand than some of these niggas in the league. I ain't gonna lie. My left hand better than Reggie Jackson.
These guys. I got a better left hand.
Bro, I can finish with my left hand.
Today,
everybody on the
probably
panel
shoot
can
better.
make more foul shots than your superstar. Whoever said more skilled, because I'm not looking at the screen. Your three biggest stars, that would be, well, not three biggest. Luka Doncic, LeBron James, and let's just say Ben Simmons. The three of them niggas combined average about 60% at the foul line. I know girls can outshoot them.
Right.
Wow.
Exactly. Those are your biggest stars. Well, those are your biggest stars, Nick, being promoted. Those three guys are trash at the free
Can't
throw.
make foul shots, dog. And
just-
LeBron don't know
or
how to
just
play without the
decision
ball.
making, dog.
How do you not know how to play without the ball?
Right, and they can't play without the ball in their hand. They suck without the ball in their hand.
They're really they're not good in a half court set. Period. They only know how to play in transition. They're only good at running fast breaks. That's it. They would not survive back in the 80s. Or the
How you
90s
be
at all.
260 pounds, fellas, and you never averaged 10 rebounds? LeBron James got a whatever inch vertical. He's never averaged 10 rebounds yet. Larry Bird averaged 10 rebounds for a career.
Exactly.
You know
Larry
that's
Bird
a
is
skill,
nowhere
right?
near, and Larry Bird was nowhere near as athletic as any of these guys back. You know what I mean?
No, Elgin Baylor. I'll go to Elgin Baylor, Nick, and who did it. He averaged 10 rebounds a game, and he was way smaller than LeBron.
Yeah,
And as far as the skill goes, rebounding is a skill, right?
LeBron just lazy.
Is rebounds a skill, right?
Yeah,
There's not a
that's
player
what
out here
it is.
more skilled than Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, it was 10, 11
Yeah,
rebounds.
I don't see no player today more athletic than Dennis Rodman was.
There it is.
Being honest.
Nobody.
Rodman
Or
went
Allen
out through all
Iverson,
these
pound
guys.
for pound.
Nobody.
Allen Iverson too, pound for pound.
Yeah, bro.
So that's what I'm saying.
And I know people could say we sound like the old guy. I'm like, no, man, we've been watching basketball our whole lives, man.
It's just
I know what I'm saying.
For real. We've been watching basketball for our whole lives. We studied the game. Some of us have played the game. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'll say back then their athletic was different. Like today, I think they're more explosive.
No, bro.
Allegedly, allegedly, my brother.
Dominique Wilkins, what he used to do, and Michael Jordan, the young Michael Jordan,
Okay,
the young
Zach
Michael
LaVine,
Jordan.
Man, we could go back. We could go back to the
just hops.
1960s. The
Dude,
legend of
Aaron Gordon,
Earl the
dude.
Goat Manigault.
Right, Earl the Goat Manigault.
And
You
if Michael
forgot about
Jordan was
him.
born today, Rob B, he would be doing what Zach
David-
LaVine and them is doing. I
David
get what you're
Thompson,
saying.
The
but he-
ABA, did you forget the ABA?
Yeah. Nobody's more athletic than Dr. J. And LaVine
Right,
can do
or
all that, and
David
he's
Thompson.
also not in the playoffs.
Yeah, bro.
Something's
Zach
wrong with
LaVine
the
can't.
picture.
Zach LaVine can't jump higher than Michael Jordan, dude.
Hell
No.
No,
They'll tell you he can. They'll tell you he can on sports science or whatever. I've seen where they try to argue that, but I'm like, it don't apply to his game. So how explosive is he? And it don't apply to his game.
Exactly, dude.
He's not in the playoffs, and he scores all them points. I was very disappointed. Oh, I forgot he got hurt the last 15 games.
Right.
How are they so athletic, bro? And they're always hurt.
Michael Jordan came back off of a hurt leg and dropped 63 on the Celtics. A broken leg and dropped 63 points on the legendary Celtics.
They won a championship that year. He dropped 63 on their ass.
He dropped 63.
I think he dropped like 40.
And I'm not even a Jordan fan, but dog, that's amazing.
It is what it is, though, bro.
Amazing. A broken leg.
I think Mike had got like 48 before that game against the Celtics.
Charles Barkley used to have games 55 and 20. Y'all talking about Zion Williamson.
Yes.
He is yet to have these games, and he got all this God-gifted ability. He is only 20. I'm gonna be fair, but this league is so soft and watered down. This nigga can't average 10 rebounds.
Yep.
How many block shots does Zion average? Somebody look it up. Something's wrong if you jump that high and you don't block shots.
Who you talking about?
Zion Williamson.
Oh, Zion Williamson got a low block. I think he like a point something.
Yeah, it has.
Well, that's just because the style of play. Everybody shoot threes.
Yeah, 0.4, 0.4,
Yeah.
2020.
Right.
Well, for Zion to be as athletic as he is, who has Zion really dunked on? What incredible dunk has Zion did so far?
Has he
jumped
dunked
over
on?
somebody like Vince Carter?
Right.
Has he rocked the cradle like Dr. J yet on somebody? Made him duck.
Today players, they move out the way though. They don't contest shots.
Well, you're
They
proving
move
that's
out the
what I
way.
like. Yeah, tell it like it is. They move out the way, no physicality. And then they can swap
So
passes
that's
at the
what
end of
I'm
the game.
telling you, Rob. So that's what I'm saying. It's like back when they were playing, man. That's what I'm saying. That's why I can't really give a lot of these players a lot of credit, dog. You got freaking